One day in history, someone asked God, give me a home where the buffalo roam, and thus God made McAlester. The year 2022 was pretty special for McAlester basketball. The fellas had their most successful season since 2006, and the ladies brought home their fantastic fourth state championship. Tonight, our teams kiss 2022 goodbye at the House on the Hill, as we hope to see the ball drop in the bucket multiple times for the black and gold tonight. Will they end the calendar year in style with a pair of wins? We're about to find out. Hello and welcome to Bob Brumman Gymnasium, the House on the Hill in McAlester, Oklahoma. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard, and you are tuned into the Lady Buffalo pregame show here on KNED, 1150 AM, 98.3 FM, and on the KNED app, video streaming online at McAlester Radio's YouTube channel. Tonight we have the Bishop Kelley Lady Comets and your McAlester Lady Buffaloes partner. When we look back on the year, it's awesome to reminisce on all of the great moments from McAlester athletics. While tonight won't compare to the highs we saw back in March, we do still have room for maybe a couple more great moments on this floor in 2022.
Yeah, you mentioned, partner, such great moments in this 2022 year, and you got a chance to add to that list here tonight.
Before we move on, let's preview the McAlester Lady Buffaloes and their nail-biting win over the Shawnee Lady Wolves back on Tuesday. The Lady Buffaloes, after not seeming to miss from long distance to begin the year, have gone ice cold as of late. However, winners find ways to win, and that's what McAlester did once again. Despite going 0 of 16 from 3, the Lady Buffaloes shot 51% from inside the perimeter and forced Shawnee to take 28 three-point attempts, only making 6. The Lady Buffaloes held an 11-point lead in the fourth quarter, but the Lady Wolves came back to take a possession lead. However, the black and gold would pull ahead late to seal the game 42-39. Moving forward, though, and what we're going to be talking about tonight, McAlester will need to be better from 3, as they've only made 3 of their last 38 attempts over the past 2 games, good for only 8%. Let's look at some of the key players for McAlester back on Tuesday, and it comes down to the 2 Jadas. Jada Holloman had 21 points on 40% shooting, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. As for Jada Pons, she had 7 points on 3 of 8 shooting, 5 boards, and 2 steals. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll speak on Bishop Kelley here in just a moment. You're listening to McAlester Basketball on KN.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Look at all the new vehicles we have.
I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to health care at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Buffalo Country, simulcasting this game both on KNED and also over at the McAlester Radio YouTube channel. So if you hear some pauses over on the YouTube channel, you know that we're probably having a liner or something to be played on the radio side of things. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard here in the pregame show. We previewed your Lady Buffaloes. Now let's take a look at McAllister's opponent, the 5A 1-4 Bishop Kelley Lady Comets, coached by first-year head coach Jerry Berna. But make no mistake, she is no newcomer to coaching. Wyatt, hear this. This is pretty cool. She is a legendary volleyball coach. Coach Berna is. She won 15 state titles in 25 years.
Goodness.
Yeah, that's her most recent title was in 2020. Bishop Kelley has 19 overall, so she has 15 out of the 19. Berna herself has more rings than the second most winningest school in Oklahoma when it comes to volleyball, because Heritage Hall is second most. They have 10. So she herself has more than Hall & Hall, who is the second highest team, has total. So she's taking on a new adventure here, leading the Lady Comet basketball team. And here in her first year, they are 1-4 though. But all of their losses have been to ranked teams. They're averaging 34.6 points per game. They're giving up 40.8. They're not yet ranked. But again, they lost to Noble last year, 45-43 in overtime in the regional tournament. And they were 10-7 against ranked teams. 17 out of the 23 games that they played last year were against ranked teams, and they only had one loss to an unranked team. That was that loss to Noble that kicked them out of the year. Third place in the Bishop Kelley Invitational last year, the Bartlesville Tournament, and the Port City Classic. So far this year, their losses have been to number 17, Will Rogers. No, sorry, that's number 7, Will Rogers, 43-27. They beat Collinsville 44-39, but they finished last in the Bishop Kelley Invitational as they lost to 6A number 9 Sand Springs 51-44. They lost to 5A number 13 Del City 34-28, and they lost to 5A number 12 Shawnee 37-30, who McAlester just beat by 3 back on Tuesday. Again, they're led by Allie Strandmark is one of their top players on the team. She's a 5-100 selection and a junior for the Lady Comet team. So keep an eye out for number 21 here tonight for the Lady Comets. And McAlester did play Bishop Kelley twice last year. The Lady Buffalo swept Bishop Kelley 59-54 in Tulsa, then 60-46 in McAlester. The story last year between Bishop Kelley and McAlester were free throws and rebounds. McAlester took 52 free throw shots in 2 games. That's 30 in 1 game in Tulsa. They ended up sinking 37 of them for 71% from the line. Bishop Kelley was 65% from the line, but they only had 17 attempts. 35 less than McAlester and 20 less attempts than McAlester made. And also the Lady Buffaloes out-rebounded Bishop Kelley 34-23 on average. The two teams made the same number of shots at 38, but McAlester took 13 less attempts. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at some players to watch for McAlester tonight.
Players to watch for McAlester in this one, Jada Holloman. She's coming off a great game Tuesday against Shawnee, scoring 21 points with 7 boards, 3 blocks, and 2 steals. She's dominated Bishop Kelley in the past, averaging 9.5 rebounds against them. Look for her to continue to be a force in the paint. And Jada Ponce, she's been hot her last couple of games. She shot 38% with a ton of rebounds and 2 steals. I expect her to continue to stay hot here tonight. Also, Katie Allen, she's been shooting 38% from 3 coming into the night. Earlier in the season, Katie was red hot from 3. It looked like she just couldn't miss. However, over her last 3 games, she's shooting just 4 of 21 from beyond the arc. That's good for 19%. She's looking to end this cold spell and get back in a groove here tonight.
And that sends us right into our keys of the game for McAlester.
Some keys in this one. McAlester went 0 of 16 from 3 last time out against Shawnee. The Lady Buffs will try to erase that goose egg from the 3-ball column against Bishop Kelley. Make sure you get good open looks from beyond the arc here tonight. And get your free throws to fall. Last time these two teams faced each other, it came down to free throw attempts. Again, McAlester shot 71% from the charity stripe. Bishop shot 65% but only had 17 attempts. Continue to cash in from the line and limit Bishop Kelley's free throw attempts. And get your boards and limit second chance shots. Last year, McAlester out-rebounded Bishop Kelley 34-23. Continue to box out and get your rebounds here tonight.
All right, so we're going to be having our starting lineups be announced here in about 3.5 minutes. So we're going to take another break and be back with Lady Buff Basketball on KNED.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
All right, we're about to be having a tip-off here in just a moment and the announcement of our starting lineups, but we're going to be having our moment of silence, and we're also going to be having our national anthem be played in just a moment. We're going to send it down to Mr. John Homer down at the scores table.
Fans, at this time, we ask you to please stand and ask gentlemen to remove their hats for the playing of the national anthem. Before the playing of the national anthem, we will recognize a moment of silence so that you may reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in any other silent activity. We ask that you be respectful of others around you during this time of moment of silence. And now the national anthem.
Partner?
Let's basketball for the final time in 2022, buddy.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's send it right back down over to John Homer for the starting lineups.
Kelley, guard, head coach Jerry Vernon. Number 1, Ann Blankenship. Number 3, Kate Clemish. Number 21, Alice Strandberg. 32, Megan Lloyd. And number 44, Sophia Evans. And now, your Lady Buffaloes, get coached by Jerry Vernon, assisted by Devontae Ridway and Holly Jenkins. Number 5, Jada Holland. Number 10, Kinley Jones. Number 13, Jada Potts. Number 14, Ty Davis. And number 21, Bailey Marshall.
So the starting lineups are actually Jada Holloman, Kayla Johnson, Jada Pons, Tyrus Davis, and Bailey Marshall. Those are the starting 5 for your McAlester Lady Buffaloes. There was a discrepancy right there. Kinley Jones not starting, but Kayla Johnson is. All right, we're about to have tip-off brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture for a great mattress at a great price, plus quality furniture. Beautiful Rooms Furniture on Wyandotte Avenue in McAlester. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt, the Cadillac Kid Hubbard, as we're about to be having the start of the final game of 2022 before we kick things back up in January, on January 3rd when we travel to Shawnee. So again, the McAlester Lady Buffaloes wearing their white-on-white uniforms with the black numerals on the front and back. For the Bishop Kelley Lady Comets, they're going to be wearing their red-on-red jerseys with the black numerals on the front and back, white Comets across the chest. Again, with the black numbers on the red jerseys, it's always made it a little bit tough for me to be able to kind of see just, again, what number we're looking at. But again, it's going to be, we're going to make it happen. Tyrus Davis inside the circle. Ball is up in the air. Tip is won by McAlester as Jada Pons grabs it, and it's basketball time here in the Heartland. Across the half-court line, Holloman will dribble it to the left wing. Dribble inside behind the back, now drives towards the rack. Left-handed runner is good, and the Lady Buffaloes take an early 2-0 lead 15 seconds into the game.
Yeah, Jada Holloman ain't messing around, taking that one right to the basket to get us going.
She averaged 12.5 points per game against Lady Comets last year, and she's looking to continue her dominance as she's averaging 21.3 points per game on the season. Near corner, Lady Comets get it down inside. Two-pointer is up, airballed. Offensive rebound, though, and we have a foul inside the paint. Katie Allen's on the floor as well. Bailey Marshall's not starting. Katie Allen is starting. The foul's going to be on Katie Allen. We had a couple of wrong announcements there when it came to the starting lineups. Inbound over to the left wing. Blankenship with the ball, feeding it near corner. Pumpson driving. Clemish, good look inside. Two-pointers up, but missed. And we have a fight for the rebound. It's going to be another offensive board here as the tie ball will keep the ball with the Lady Comets. So again, down low for a third chance here. Kate Clemish will inbound, left side of the glass. Kate gets it to the near corner over to Blankenship. Blankenship being guarded up by Jada Holloman. To the left elbow, passing outside to the far corner. McAlester looks like they're running a man-to-man defense right now. Right wing with the ball. Clemish dribbles towards the circle. Calls for a lady to come, and she lobs it over to the left wing, lobbing it back to the right wing. Three-pointer up, and it's too short. Fight for the rebound. This one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McAlester. For about the last minute, we've been over here on this left side of the floor. McAlester desperately trying to end this possession. This will be the fourth chance for the Lady Comets. Blankenship inbounds, low post, back outside Blankenship. Long two's on the way. This one's airballed. Offensive board in the corner. Driving inside, fifth chance. Shot blocked by Holloman. Ball's rolling out of bounds. They don't know who was last touched by. One referee doesn't. It's going to be last touched by McAlester. And once again, we're staying on this side of the half-court line. Inbound left wing. As it's Clemish with the ball, passing near corner. Over to Blankenship. Back to Clemish. Dribbles up to the arc. Passes inside. Pass is stolen by Jada Holloman. Passing ahead. Over to Davis. Davis wide open down low. Great look by Holloman. And the Lady Buffaloes lead early 4-0. 6:23 left to go in the first quarter. McAllister's had the ball for about a combined 10 seconds. Bishop Kelley's had it the rest of the time here, so we're about 2 minutes in to the first quarter. Driving in, ball comes loose, stolen by Holloman again. She's got 2 early steals. Holloman down the far sideline will stop in the front court and dribble right. Passing over to Johnson on the red line to the near corner. Ponce dribbles around a lady, creates contact. We're going to have a tie ball staying with McAllister.
Yeah, you know, McAllister hasn't got an offensive board here early, so Jada Holloman says, here, let me do it myself.
We'll do steals instead. Ponce will look to inbound. Right side of the glass along the baseline. Still looking, can't find anyone open. Got to get rid of it pretty quick. She's still holding it. She gets it to the short corner over to Allen just in time, about half a second before she was going to be charged with a turnover there. On the edge of the circle, Holloman directing traffic after she gets the handoff from Davis. Holloman dribbling in the circle. She's got to create some separation. She dribbles right, stops, finds a lane, runner up, and the scoop and score good. Jada Holloman kind of shrugs, says, hey, I'm doing it all so far. 6-0. She's got 4 points, but she's got the assist on the other steal that led to the score by Davis on the last possession. Dribbling inside, we got to travel. Turnover on the Lady Comets. And McAllister leading 6-0 with 5.5 minutes remaining in the first. $6-0, the Lady Buffaloes lead. Inbound from Davis over to Holloman. As Holloman crosses the half-court line and lobs it over to the far corner. Allen looking back inside, wide open. Holloman off the right block. Holloman scores again. She's got an early 6 points now, and the Lady Buffaloes lead 8-0. Again, she averaged 12.5 points per game. We mentioned that in the series last year. She's already at 8, and we're not even 3 minutes into the game. McAllister's game plan has been fantastic against the Lady Comets so far early. Low post, back up to the right elbow, 2-pointer up. Off to the left side, but an offensive board again by the Lady Comets. Top of the key, 3-pointers on the way. This one's short. An offensive board again by Blankenship. Blankenship driving in. This one's good. McAllister still without a defensive rebound.
Yeah, that's 5 offensive boards here early for the Lady Comets already.
Left wing driving in. Holloman is going to get charged with the charge. Yep, that was a pretty easy call there. I believe it was number 22, Hallie Ragsdale, that ended up staying in the paint and getting contact to give the Lady Comets the ball. 4:40 remaining in the first. 8-2, McAllister is leading by 6. And the Lady Buffaloes trying to keep up the pressure. Clemish across the half-court line, passes into the cheerleaders over here on the left sideline, baseline. And it'll be another turnover by the Lady Comets. The only way that McAllister's been able to get the ball back is by steals and turnovers. They haven't gotten a rebound yet, but you don't really need one, I guess, if you're forcing those steals and turnovers. Allen passes between the rings of Davis. They swing it around to the right wing. Looking inside. Great call. Davis can't make it off the right block, though. She was open for just a moment. Lady Comets closed in quickly and forced the missed shot. Across the half-court line goes Aaron Jolin. Jolin inside the paint. Gets a short corner. 2's on the way. In and out. Good box out, and there's the first defensive rebound for the Lady Buffaloes coming from Katie Allen. Allen kind of stumbled, gives it off over to Ponce to the near corner. Johnson back over to Allen. Allen eyed the rim at the red line, passes left over to Holloman. Holloman looks inside. Great look for Davis. Davis can't score. Wide open off the left block. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Comets. McAllister with a couple of misses here early from the low post. We'll have a timeout called by Bishop Kelley. We'll take it here on KNED.
Wow, look at all the new vehicles we have.
I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAllister.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Eight to 2. Christy doing a fantastic job. Our batteries were running low on our audio thing, on our video stream type of thing. So, again, thank you to Christy for fixing that up right there. 3:50 left to go in the first. Lady Buffaloes are leading 8-2. It's McAllister basketball. Kinley Jones checks into the game. So does Bailey Marshall. As we have a skip inside over to Holloman. Double teamed. Holloman can't make the contested shot. We have an offensive board by Marshall, who's pushed across the half-court line. So again, Marshall came in for, I believe, Davis, and we had Jones come in for Katie Allen. And Marshall gets an early offensive rebound and keeps the possession alive for the Lady Buffaloes. 3:40 remaining in the first quarter. Holloman, I think, got away with a backcourt violation. She dribbles back up to the right wing, dribbling inside, floaters on the way from the right elbow, and she scores to make it 10-2. 3:28 remaining in the first. Christy doing a lot of stuff right now. Thank you for all that you're doing. She's trying to tape up it back to the tripod over there. Left wing, as Strandmark has the ball, passes to the edge of the circle over to Clemish. Clemish dribbles inside, drives, kicks, far corner, stopping inside the three-point line. No look past the far corner. Three-pointer is up and good. With the three was number 3, Kate Clemish, making it 10-5, and the Lady Comets pull within 5. Looking inside, Bailey Marshall wide open. Another great look from Jada Holloman. The girls having a fantastic game so far, and that's the first 2 points for Marshall at the contest, as Lady Buffaloes lead 12-5 with 2:47 left to go in the first. Pass is batted, taken back up right wing, double team pressure, and we have a foul called. We're going to see if it's on. It's going to be on Kinley Jones, her first personal. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Buffs. As we have Allen checking in for Ponce. 2:43 remaining in the first period. As we have a ball that got knocked back out of bounds after the inbound. Christy, we all good over there? You start stressing a little bit? Again, our audio back good over on YouTube after we nearly lost it. Across the half-court line, Lady Comets with the ball, looking towards the short corner near side. And we have a travel before the drive by Aaron Jolin, and it'll give the Lady Buffaloes the ball, leading by 7. Student section has come out in full force in the last game of 2022 here at Bob Brumley, and we have a timeout called, and we'll take it with 2.5 minutes left. Lady Buffaloes leading by 7 on KNE.
Hey guys, it's Sam from
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Welcome back to Bob Brumley Gymnasium, the house on the hill, Buffalo Country, whatever you call it. Thank you for tuning in to McAlester basketball tonight. It's the Lady Buffaloes and the Buffaloes facing off with the Lady Comets and the Comets. Currently in the girls' game, McAlester leading 12-5, 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first. On the floor for McAlester, Jada Holloman, Kinley Jones, Kayla Johnson, Katie Allen, and Bailey Marshall for the Lady Buffaloes. Holloman across the half-court line, dribbling right to the top of the key. Going up with a floater, contested, rattles in. Nothing stopping Jada Holloman so far tonight. She's got 10 out of the 14 points for the Lady Buffaloes. They lead by 4, and McAlester showing pressure. Pass to the far sideline, loosely double team. Picks up her dribble, has to pass it, and does find Clemish. Clemish looking inside. That's how you beat the press. Bravo by the Lady Comets. Sophie Evans scoring off the left block to make it 14-7. Jada Holloman left front court. Plenty of separation, facing off with that 2-3 zone defense by the Lady Comets. Passing high post, Jones skipping it to a trailing Allen to the near corner. 3 by Holloman, left it short. Rebounded by Blankenship. 1:43 left to go in the first. Allen with a near chase down steal. Cross-court pass to the short corner far side. Back out to the top of the key. Allen swats it away, gets the steal, in the clear. Left-handed layup, no good. We've had 3 missed shots that were pretty much wide open along the right or left block so far tonight. McAlester has not been able to get those just yet. Far corner, pump and drive, 2-pointer up, no good. Allen, though, hustles back to the other side of the floor, grabs the rebound, and throws it directly to a Lady Comet. That's an easy 2 points for Bishop Kelley. It's Ann Blankenship to make it 14-9. McAlester, not a pretty possession over there in the last 20 seconds. Looking inside as we have Bailey Marshall having her shot blocked down low and rebounded by Bishop Kelley. A good 30 seconds, though, for the Lady Comets. Far corner, wide open threes on the way. This one is no good. Offensive rebound. We have a block shot by Bailey Marshall. and a tie ball that'll stay with Bishop Kelley. Davis comes in, so does Ponce. Allen comes out, and so does Marshall. It'll be Allie Strandmark inbounding. Left of the glass, 52 seconds left to go in the first. McAlester leading by 5. Strandmark will inbound, near corner, over to Roy. Around the world to the right wing. Driving, stopping, free throw line. Now Blankenship reverses direction. Great move, can't score inside though. Another offensive rebound by the Lady Comets. Short corner 2 is good by Allie Strandmark to pull it within 3. 14-11 after McAlester led at 1 point by 8. 32 seconds left to go in the first. Johnson skipping high post. Ponce, free throw line. Stops, guarded up well, skips it outside to Jones. 25 seconds left to go in the first. Top of the key, Holloman driving, floater up. Holloman can't get it to go. We have a fight for the rebound. You can give Tyrus Davis the board as it will stay with the Lady Buffaloes with the possession arrow favoring them. 3-point lead for the Lady Buffs. 6-0 run right now by Bishop Kelley. Alverson will check in for Holloman. Jones looking to inbound. Right to the glass. Can't find anyone. Lobs that near corner over to Alverson, who saves it from going out of bounds. And she stepped out of bounds trying to dribble around a Lady Comet. Turnover McAlester. The Comets, after having a slow start to this game, has a chance to possibly tie it up before the end of the quarter. Inbound into the backcourt, Blankenship. Cross that court line, picks up a dribble. Lobs out left wing. Alberson closing in quickly, passing short corner near side. 5 seconds. 4. Pass stolen by Johnson. Johnson traveled. And with 2.6 seconds, Lady Comets have a chance at a buzzer beater. Been a tale of two halves here in this first quarter so far for McAlester. Cross-court pass near side. Pass tipped by Ponce. 1.2 seconds. Staying with Bishop Kelley. Ponce saved a near corner 3, though. Strandmark inbounds in near corner, back to Strandmark, left wing 3 at the buzzer, too strong. And we head to the second quarter with McAlester leading a high-scoring game so far, 14-11. We'll be back here in just a moment on KN.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
McAlester Lady Buffalo started this game off in domination. The Lady Comets have been able to slowly get their way back into it. It is a one-possession game, 14-11, as we're just now beginning the second quarter. Lady Comets with the ball on the floor for McAlester. Kinley Jones, Tyrus Davis, Kayla Johnson, Jada Holloman, Jada Ponce. Top of the key, lobbing it out right wing. They're going to work it to the far corner. Cross-court pass looking inside to the paint. Two-pointer up, and we have a foul called on Jada Ponce on the shot. We'll have our first free throws of the game for either team coming up. It'll be Megan Roy, team foul number 4 on McAlester. First personal on Ponce. Roy bends the knees, shot is up. No good, in and out. Again, McAlester took 52 free throw shots in 2 games against Bishop Kelley last year. Bishop Kelley took 20 less attempts. Second shot's going to be off the back iron. Offensive rebound, though, and again, Bishop Kelley living with that. Another one for him, and that score off the right block makes it 14-13. McAlster's got to be better at rebounding.
Yep.
Between the rings, Davis guarded up well, dribbles around after a screen to the high post. Davis being pushed in the paint, and we'll have team foul number 2 coming up on Bishop Kelley.
Bishop Kelley so far has 8 offensive boards tonight.
I felt like they're heavily out-rebounding McAlester. I think the Lady Buffs have only had really 1 defensive rebound. Jones looks to inbound. Finds Davis, low post. Davis, guarded up well, dribbles it out to the far corner. Picks up her dribble, passes high post to Pons. Pons driving in. 2 ladies around her, and she still scores next to the bucket. And that puts McAlester back up by 3, 16-13. McAllister's left some points up on the board, but they get a tough one there by Miss Jada Pons. Left wing, around the arc to the near corner. Going and hitting it off the side of the backboard. It was number 24, I believe, which would be Julia Grisafi. And it'll give McAlester the basketball up by 3 with 7:10 remaining in the first half. Inbound over to Holloman. Holloman takes it across the half-court line, passes near corner over to Ponce. Ponce, wide open lady inside. It's Allen off the right block, and Allen scores. McAlester back up by 5. 18-13. As Allen recently came in for Marshall, I believe, far corner. Aaron Jolin with the ball. Pass to the top of the key. Back look inside. Pass swatted, stolen by Ponce. Back ahead to Holloman. Holloman behind the back. Being kind of pushed, goes to the top of the key, pulls up from just inside the free throw line. Can't sink it though. Hits off the left iron and bounces right. Rebounded by the Lady Comets. 6.5 minutes left to go in the half. Nifty ball handling there by Klimish. Passes it to the far corner. Back outside. Top of the key. Klimish passing left wing to Blankenship. Cross-court pass back to far corner. Wide open threes on the way, and good. Rattles home. And that is by Julia Grisafi. Looking inside, ahead. Davis, not wide open, but she makes a great contested shot off the left block. Put McAlester back up by 3, 20-15, with 6 minutes left to go in the first half. Opponents against McAlester have made 8 threes in the last game and a half. McAlester still looking for their first one since they took on Jinx back in the Tahlequah tournament. Great move inside. Blankenship scores to bring this back to a 3-point game, 20-17. Holloman driving. Floater on the way. Contested. Can't get it to go. One and done go the Lady Buffaloes in that possession. Passing ahead, and it's taken by Grisafi. Right wing. Passing short corner, right side. Dribbling in, stopping to the top of the key. Spot up 3 for the tie. Got it. 20-20. Blankenship hits the 3, and we are tied up. 5:23 left to go in the first half here on KNED.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC. Equal housing.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Lady Comets have found their stroke. They are tied up with the Lady Buffaloes, 20-20 right now. 5:23 left to go in the first half. McAlester led this game by an early 8 points. Looked like they were on their way to dominating, but again, Lady Comets climbed their way back into this one. Alberson on the floor with Jada Holloman. We have Tyrus Davis, Jada Ponce, and Katie Allen on the floor for the McAlester Buffaloes. Lobbing far corner over to Allen. Takes the spot up 3. Paint it gold! The Lady Buffaloes hit their first 3 since against Jinx, and that makes it 23-20. Allen, that's her first attempt here tonight. Again, she's shooting on the season 38% from downtown.
And hopefully that'll start to get things going from beyond the arc.
As Ponce swats one into the McAlester bench, they'll stay with the Lady Comets. All you needed was a timeout. Right out of the timeout, McAlester gets a little bit of momentum, and you can kind of feel it here on the inside of Bob Brumley Gymnasium, especially over here to my right where we have a lot of McAlester fans residing. Top of the key. That's nearly a double dribble. Looking inside, 2-pointer up to pull it within 1. Missed shot. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Buffs. McAlester right now not really grabbing any defensive rebounds. Keeps on giving Bishop Kelley more chances. Blankenship will lob it out. Nearly stolen by Holloman. Taking it to the short corner for 2. Airballed. We have a fight for the rebound again in the paint. Another offensive board and a made shot by Allie Strandmark. That's got to be killer for Coach Owen right now, not getting any offensive boards, or defensive boards rather, not killing possessions.
Yeah, Lady Buffs only have 3 defensive boards here tonight.
Allen pass high post to Davis. Davis bumped, and there's the foul. 23-22, McAlester is leading by 1. 4:28 left to go in the first half. Their defense has been fine of forcing missed shots. They just haven't been able to end the possessions. Pons looking to inbound. Can't find anyone open. Lobs it out over to Allen. Gets it back outside over to Holloman. The top of the key, Alberson. Directing traffic. Alberson passing and swatted over to Coach Berna of the Lady Comets. It'll stay with McAlester. 4:22 remaining in the half. Pons looking to inbound. Gives it over to Allen far corner. Inside to Alberson. Alberson, the left-handed layup is good. And the Lady Buffaloes lead 25-22. In the backcourt, passing over to the right wing. Back over to Klimish, who's residing at the top of the key. Falling backwards, passes off over to Blankenship. Blankenship passing far corner. Spot up, 2's on the way. This one's too short. And we have Allen with the rebound. Allen head to Davis. Davis over to Alberson. Alberson driving in. She's fouled on the shot. And she'll go to the free throw line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Shakota. Go Buffs. Alberson, before tonight, her only 2 points of the season so far has come from the free throw line. She's been great getting rebounds and forcing steals. She hasn't made a lot of points so far this year. Alberson misses her first free throw of the season. She was 2 of 2 before that. She has 2 points on a left-handed layup that just happened about 30 seconds ago in game time. Down low to rebound should she miss, Allen and Davis. Jim goes quiet. Left-handed shot. Good. Nothing but net for Alberson. And the Lady Buffaloes back up by 2 possessions, 26-22. McAlester pressing. Bishop Kelley so far been pretty good at beating the press, and they do again. To the left wing, Strandmark with the ball. Guarded up well by Davis. Skipping near the half-court line. Over to Blankenship, who dribbles inside the perimeter. Stops high post, back out. Lobbing, right wing, inside. Bumped, up high, and we have a travel down low. Ponce with the great defense, and that'll give the Lady Buffs the ball back. Coach Berna wanted a foul call on the push by Ponce. I think she probably should have got that. But again, that's been being called both ways. They're letting them kind of play a little bit both ways. Been a little bit more of a physical game. Davis checks out. Kayla Johnson checks in. As Holloman lob it left wing over to Ponce. Ponce guarded up well. Passing between the rings over to Johnson. Right wing to Holloman. Down inside. Ponce wide open. Ponce can't score. Offensive board by Alberson, and she's fouled again. And Alberson will be going back to the charity stripe. McAlester has left 8 points down inside the paint on, they're not completely wide open. They're relatively open in shots that you need to make if you're wanting to win games.
That offensive board by Alberson, by the way, just the second of the night for the Buffs.
Alberson's first free throw is good. And by the way, since this is the second trip to the line for the Lady Buffaloes, they didn't have one in the first quarter. This trip to the line brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Shakota. Go Buffs. Lady Buffaloes lead by 5. Second shot by Alberson is in and out. Davis, nope, it's Alberson that gets her own rebound in the short corner. Back outside over to Holloman. Holloman inside the perimeter, dribbles right back out. Spin move inside, back out. Near corner 3 on the way by Allen. Paint it gold! She's back! 30-22, McAlester leading by 8. 3:04 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, just like that, she has 8 points.
Cross half-court line down the far sideline. Johnson tracks her down, knocks one out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson, though, will stay with the Lady Comets. In the corner, Lady Buffaloes leading by 8 all of a sudden. 2:56 remaining in the first half. And again, give the credit for the last 3 not only to Allen, but over to Alberson, who ended up getting her own rebound in the short corner. Inside, floater up, banked in. And that is once again Ann Blankenship with the 2, the sophomore, already with 11 points for the Lady Comets, 11 out of their 24. Back to a 6-point game. High post. Johnson finds a crevice, drives in, can't bank it in. It spun halfway down the hoop and popped out off the left side. Blankenship down the far sideline. She'll drive all the way to the rack and be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. I believe that's team foul number 5 on McAlester. And it's going to be on Ponce, her second personal. 6-point game right now. Blankenship, first attempt, This one's no good. A little bit too strong and off to the left. Remains a 6-point game. McAlester got to box out right here. Blankenship, shot is up. This one's good. Still a 5-point game now, 30-25, Lady Buffaloes lead. 2:25 left to go in the first half. Johnson near corner. Inside over to Holloman. Holloman makes the lady jump. Can't get it to go, though, as she turned around. Threw it way too hard off the glass. Blankenship once again all the way to the hoop. Pass batted away by Ponce and stolen by Alberson. Alberson being tracked from behind. She'll wait for the rest of her offense. Passing ahead over to the left wing. Allen, 3 for 3? No, this one's off the left side of the rim. 5 for the rebound, and we've got it by the Lady Comets inside the paint. Nearly traveling was Julia Grisafi, but she ends up getting the defensive board and gives Lady Comets the possession with under 2 minutes left to go in the half. Short corner, far side, driving, getting it back out top of the key, Blankenship. Blankenship overhead pass to the near corner. Driving, stopping. Guarded up well by Ponce. Inside the paint, 2-pointer up. This one's no good. Offensive board again by Roy. Roy lost it, stolen by Ponce. Ponce passing ahead. Finding Allen, far corner. She'll take the 3. This one's no good. Offensive board by Hallman. Hallman is going to have her shot blocked down low. Rebounded again by Bishop Kelley. McAlester can't score there. They still lead by 5 with 1:18 left to go in the half. And we have a foul called off the right wing by, that one's going to be on Alberson. That's going to be team foul number 6 on the Lady Buffs. One more sends Lady Comets to the free throw line. We have Marshall checking in for Allen. And Ponce checks out as well. I believe Davis checked back in. Inbound into the front court. Blankenship passes, high post, turnaround jumper from the right elbow, in and out, rebounded by Holloman. 1:08 left to go in the half, 5-point game. Holloman weaving through red jerseys all the way to the rim, pulls up mid-range jumper. This one's too strong off the glass and rims out. McAlester goes one and done, and the Lady Comets once again coming up with a rebound. Passing high post, dribbling in, shot is not blocked. Foul called on Marshall, and we have 2 shots on the way from Megan Roy, the senior. Megan Roy, one of the only 2 seniors on the Lady Comet basketball team.
Team 7.
Tonight, the Lady Comets are in search of their first win against a ranked opponent this year. Again, all of their losses have been against really good teams, top-ranked teams, top 15 teams. As the first shot is missed by Roy. Again, lost to number 7, Will Rogers, by 16. Lost to 6A number 9, Sand Springs, by only 7. Lost by 6 to 5A number 13, Del City, as the second shot is made and makes it a 4-point game. And lost by 7 to Shawnee, who's ranked 12th, who McAlester just played a few days ago. 30-26, 45 seconds left to go in the half. Marshall passing between the rings over to Davis. Davis passing left wing over to Holloman. Holloman lobbing it, Alberson, top of the key. Fakes the pass right, passes left over to Marshall. Looking inside, no one's open. Marshall has a lane, dribbles in, and scores to make it 32-26. 29 seconds left to go in the half. Marshall now with 4 points. McAlester showing some pressure. Again, Bishop Kelley doing a good job of beating it. Strandmark, left wing. 20 seconds left to go in the half. Passing off far corner. Open threes on the way. This one's no good. Rebounded by Holloman. 13 seconds. 3-on-2. McAlester has the numbers. They throw it straight to a Lady Comet, though. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Near corner. Driving baseline. Up with a wild shot. Rebounded by Holloman. 3 seconds. Dribbles out of it. 1 second. Throws it over to Davis, and Davis can't get it off in time. It was missed anyway, but we head to the second half in a tight, high-scoring game. 32-26, Lady Buffaloes lead. We'll have some halftime stats and keys to the second half when we return here on KNED.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
High-scoring first half between the Lady Buffaloes and the Lady Comets of Bishop Kelley. Again, 32-26 is the score. The final score in the girls' game 3 nights ago against Shawnee was 42-39, and we're close to that score already. So, again, let's see how we got to this point with our halftime stats brought to you by First Realty.
For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open.
Hey guys,
for
it's
membership information. Call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
Right, Jada Holloman leads in scoring at a half with 10 points on 5 of 13 shooting from the field. She also has a couple of rebounds, 1 offensive board and 3 defensive boards. She also has 2 steals and 1 block. Katie Allen has 8 points tonight on 50% shooting from the field. Also 50% from 3, has 2 threes tonight, and also has 3 defensive boards and 1 steal. Tyers Davis, she's shooting 50% from the field with 4 points and 1 board. Bailey Marshall, she's shooting 2 of 3 from the field with 4 points. Alberson is 1 of 1 tonight with 4 points, and she is 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Jada Ponce is 1 of 2 tonight with 2 points, and that's going to round out your scoring.
All right, let's look at some team stats and see how McAlester matches up with Bishop Kelley. That kind of will tell us a little bit more of the story in the first half.
From the field as a team, McAlester Lady Buffs shooting 14 of 30. That's good for 47%. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley, on the other hand, they are 11 of 31. That is good for 35%.
McAlester shooting 12% better, but the Comets are taking a little bit more. They're taking just one more shot than McAlester, but again, when you're looking at this, we're going to be looking at rebounds here in just a moment.
Yeah, from beyond the arc here tonight, McAlester is shooting 40% on 2 of 5 shooting. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley 2 of 7. That's good for 29%. And from the charity stripe, neither team has taken a lot of shots. McAllister's only taken 4 shots. They are 2 of 4. That's good for 50%. Bishop Kelley with 6 shots from the charity stripe, 2 of 6. It's good for 33%. And as far as rebounds go,
this is what's keeping Bishop Kelley in the game right
here.
Yep,
here's the story. McAlester with 11 boards. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley with 19. McAlester only has 4 offensive boards tonight. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley with 10. And defensive boards, McAlester with 7. Bishop Kelley with 9. So, I think just allowing too many second chance opportunities here. Also, looking at the turnovers, Bishop Kelley has 12 turnovers tonight. McAlester with 7 steals. Meanwhile, McAlester only has 4 turnovers themselves. So, pretty good on that front. Like you said, the boards just need to do a better job on the boards here.
Yeah, because you've had multiple times where even if you don't get a defensive rebound, there's a fight for it that goes out of bounds last touch by you. You need to be able to end Bishop Kelley possessions because right now McAlester has been able to stop the shots to fall from Bishop Kelley for the most part. Again, they're only shooting 35%. But after the 35%, you have missed shots that go back over to Bishop Kelley to have more attempts to be able to sink some. So we'll see how the Buffaloes respond in the second half. Again, 32-26 the score at the end of the first half. McAlester was very good in the third quarter against Shawnee back on Tuesday. We'll see if they can do it again here on this Friday night. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Again, 6-point lead for the Lady Buffaloes at halftime on KNED.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to health care at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard as it is 32-26 at the end of the first half here. McAlester Lady Buffaloes leading the Bishop Kelley Lady Comets. We are just moments away from beginning the second half. Again, this game brought to you by Best Western American, Fenton Nissan, W.E. Alford Propane, Freedom Ford, Caring Hands Healthcare, The Bank N.A., Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, Pepsi Cola of McAlester, Vickers Power Sports, Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, and Vickers Furniture. Thank you all for putting us on the air tonight and all season long, as this is the last game of 2022 before we kick off a very road-busy January. I'm just looking, the whole, half of the season is happening in January. Let's start off the second half. Davis on the floor with Jada Holloman, Jada Pons, Katie Allen, and Kayla Johnson. Holloman will dribble across the half-court line as we switch sides to the left side of the half-court line, and McAlester gives the ball up right away. A steal going to the other side, two-pointer up, missed shot, and we have an offensive rebound and a foul, and Blankenship will be going to the line for 2 attempts here. And by the way, even though all those games on the road in January are going to be happening on the road, you can still keep up with McAlester basketball in every single game. Doesn't matter where they're at or what time it's at. You can listen on KNED as the first shot by Blankenship is no good off the back iron and bounces high off. Again, that's going to be on KNED, 1150 AM, 98.3 FM, online McAllisterRadio.com, or on the KNED app. Every game, even the home games, we do a simulcast. This one is on the radio as well if you're watching on YouTube. Second shot is made by Blankenship, and it pulls the score back within 5, 32-27. McAlester wants to be more careful with the ball. They kind of were a little bit careless to end off the first half. As we have at the top of the key working around to the left wing. Holloman looks inside, no one's open. Top of the key, they'll reverse it back to the right wing over to Allen. Allen passes directly to a Lady Comet. Another easy steal here for Bishop Kelley. They have the numbers in transition. Blankenship has a shot blocked by Davis. Offensive board, reverse layup is no good, but another foul on the shot. Ponce with a nice block to save an easy 2 points. But we're going to be having Blankenship go back to the free throw line here. This will be the second foul on Davis. Jones getting ready to check in for McAlester. First shot made by Blankenship. And it's a 4-point game. Jones checks in for Allen. Second shot. This one banks in, and it makes it 32-29. 3-point game as McAlester has started off the second half with 2 turnovers. Bishop Kelley with 2 steals, right wing. Johnson passing between the rings over to Ponce. One dribble to the left wing, looking inside. Johnson was open for just a moment, but not enough to do much with it. The far corner, skipping inside over to Holloman, double teamed. Back outside to Ponce, far corner. Ponce tries driving baseline. Good look for Jones. Jones scores off the left block with the left hand. And those are the first 2 points of the second half for the Lady Buffaloes as they lead 34-29. Lob out over to the right wing to Klimish. Klimish, cross-court pass, stolen by Holloman. Holloman has the numbers, 2-on-1, drives in, Euro step, up with the shot. She's hacked. She'll go to the free throw line. This trip to the Charity Stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals' feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. First personal on Blankenship, who has scored over half of the Lady Comets' points, 15-29. Holloman on the year, 71% from the Charity Stripe. The Southpaw's first shot is good. She was 4 of 9 in the series against Bishop Kelley last year from the line. She was 1 of 3 against Shawnee. She so far has 11 points. She led the team in scoring in the first half for the Lady Buffs. Second shot by Holloman is no good. This one's short. Rebounded down low by Aaron Jolin of the Lady Comets. McAlester showing pressure here, though. Passes across the half-court line over the right wing. Looking inside, wide open off the left block. Holloman closes in, forces the missed shot. Rebounded by Ponce. There were 2 ladies that were wide open. Holloman zoomed over that way to be able to force the missed shot. Near corner, looking inside. Pass batted and stolen by the Lady Comets. We go the other way, 2-on-2. Driving in, stopping low post. Back outside. Driving baseline. Stopping after she was double-teamed. Back out to the far corner. Cross-court over the top of the key. Through the legs. Gathered back at the right front court by Strandmark. Strandmark being guarded by Johnson. Feeds it near corner. Inside. Up with the 2. Tough shot. Made it. Aaron Jolin makes this a 4-point game, 35-31. Bailey Marshall getting ready to check in for the Lady Buffs. Holloman has it right wing. She's left open a little bit. She drives baseline, goes up with a tough shot, and she gets it to go around a lady to make it 37-31. That's 13 points here now for Jada Holloman, 37-31 the score. Right front court, Grisafi with the ball. She dribbles inside, kicks it near corner. Shuffling left, spinning around is Aaron Jolin. Double team, throws it off the foot of Jada Ponce, and it rolls out of bounds. Marshall checking in now for Holloman to give her a little bit of a breather. She's been kind of running back and forth from the length of the court. 6-point lead for the Lady Buffs with 5:28 remaining in the third. Blankenship, right at the glass, looks to inbound. She does so to the near corner, over to Claire Ream. And Ream lost it. Ponce is on the floor. Ponce is holding on to it for dear life. And we have a timeout call by Coach Owen. We'll take it. Lady Buffaloes leading 37-31 with 5:22 left to go in the third here on KNED.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Lady Buffaloes lead by the same amount that they led by at halftime. 5:22 remaining in the third. It's Jada Ponce on the floor with Kinley Jones, Bailey Marshall, Kayla Johnson, and Tyris Davis. 37-31's the score. As will be Jones to inbound over to Ponce. Ponce running the point for this possession. Dribbling left, picks up a dribble, throws it straight to a Lady Comet. Blankenship goes the other way. Blankenship will score again. Turnover and leading to points there for Lady Comets is now at 17 points here for Ann Blankenship. Ponce across the half-court line, passes over to Davis. Davis has to create some separation. Lobs it inside over for Marshall. Marshall tries driving inside, missed the shot. One and done, go to the Lady Buffs again. Rebounded down low by Allie Strandmark. Near corner, driving, inside, two is up, foul called. This one's going to be on Davis, and that will send the Lady Comets back to the free throw line. Third personal on Davis. McAlester currently does not have their two leading scorers on the floor right now. Coach Owen was talking to both of them, Katie Allen and Jada Holloman. Grisafi's first free throw attempt is good, and it's back to a one-possession game, 37-34. Holloman and Allen will check in for Johnson and Ponce. In a young Bishop Kelley Lady Comet team. Like we said, only two seniors on the squad. Second shot, no good off the back iron. And we have a foul called on the Lady Comets as Megan Roy made some contact with, I believe, Kinley Jones, who had a nice box out. Second team foul here in the Lady Comets. It's a one-possession game, 37-34. McAlester leads. Right wing Davis. Davis dribbling in. Powering her way to the rim. She's going to be fouled down in the paint. Team foul number 3. Second personal on Sophie Evans. Jones will inbound, 4:36 remaining in the third. Jones looking left. Will pass right, Allen. Right wing three's on the way. She really wasn't balanced there as she grabbed it on an awkward stance. She misses it a little bit short, rolls out of bounds, last touched by McAlester. 4.5 left to go in the third. Grisafi gets the inbound back over to Blankenship, who has been excellent for the Lady Comets. No look past the right side, nearly selling out of bounds, taken back by Grisafi. Cross-court pass, far corner, wide open three for the tie. Got it. And it's 37-all again. Kate Klimish ties it up. 4:10 left to go in the third. Holloman driving in the paint, going through bodies, and she'll be fouled on the shot. So Jada Holloman going to the free throw line. Team foul number 4 here on the Lady Comets. Third personal on Sophie Evans.
That's her third, team fourth. At the free throw line.
Get on the floor if you missed it. Ty Davis, Bailey Marshall, Katie Allen, Kinley Jones, Holloman at the line. Shot up by Holloman and good. And McAlester retakes the lead, 38-37. They've gone on some runs. They've had chances to try to put Bishop Kelley away, but again, all credit to the red and black. They've been able to fight their way back into it with some clutch shots and some big-time rebounds. Second shot by Holloman rattles in, and it's back to a two-point game, 39-37. Holloman's got 15. Across the half-court line. Quickly, the Lady Comets get to the near corner. Picking up the dribble, passing to the right wing over to Klimish. Klimish to the far corner for the lead. This one's off the side of the backboard. Rolls all the way to the half-court line. Davis has the defensive board. Goes to the rim. She's hit hard, and she'll go to the free throw line. Comets have played a physical game. Again, they've been able to play a little bit more physical today. Both teams have been doing so, but the Comets applying pressure that way to get right in the grills of McAlester, and it's been to their advantage so far. But that one just a little bit too close, and that will send Tyris Davis to the free throw line. First shot by Davis is no good. That's the third personal, by the way, on Kate Klimish. Davis coming into this game shooting 70% from the line. Lady Buffs lead by 2. Second shot is good, and it's a 3-point game again. Lady Buffaloes lead 40-37. They're showing some pressure. Again, the Lady Comets have been doing good in the face of pressure. Cross half court line. I say that, and it's stolen by Kinley Jones. Jones threw it straight back to a Lady Comet. That's how it's been tonight for McAlester when they've been able to get steals. Comets get it right back. Short corner to the top of the key. Driving in. Jolin gets back out to the top of the key. Passing. Short corner. Long 2 on the way. He's off the front iron. Good box out and rebound by Holloman. Holloman wants to work tempo. 3-on-3. Will she try to score in transition? Finds Davis wide open. Shot blocked as she couldn't handle it immediately. On the pass, we'll have a tie ball going back to the Lady Comets. 40-37, 3:20 left to go in the third. As we'll have Julia inbound it, or she will rather get the inbound. And back over to the lady who did inbound it. Again, I'm having a hard time seeing the numbers with it being matched up with the black on red jerseys. Short corner near side, Jolin stops, gives the high post, driving in, 2's up, no good, but a foul called in the paint. So we're going to be on Marshall? Yeah, Bailey Marshall. Her second personal, team foul number 4. And back to the free throw line go the Lady Comets and Megan Roy. First shot, good. Back to a 2-point game. Pons will check in, so will Alperson. Marshall and Jones come out. Rory, a couple dribbles, bends the knees, shot is up. This one is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. I thought it did. It's going to be an offensive board, and a foul called on the Lady Buffs and on Davis. That's her 4th personal. She's going to have to sit. Kayla Johnson's going to be coming in. So Davis comes out. Team foul number 5 on McAlester. 2-point game. Thought that ball went out of bounds. It'll be lobbed out to the left wing. With it is Grisavi. Grisavi right wing around to the near corner. Over to Clemish. Clemish backpedaling, being guarded by a fellow number 3, Alperson. Skipping, near corner. Around the arc, feeding it right wing. Driving, Jolin. Getting it back out of the far corner, and we've got a foul called first. McAlester wanted to travel. Another foul called on McAlester. This one's called on number 13, Jada Pons, her 3rd personal, team foul number 6. We've had about 3 McAlester fouls on this possession alone by the Lady Comets. Kelley will inbound, right wing. Clemish, nice move behind the back, feeds it inside, stolen by Holloman. Holloman around a lady. 2:38 left to go in the third. Finally, that possession ends for the Lady Comets. Pass to the far corner, Allen to Johnson, inside, stolen again. Grisafi has it down the far sideline. Johnson applying pressure. One more foul from McAlester, and the Lady Comets are in the bonus for the remainder of the game. Near corner 3 is missed, and we have a rebound, another offensive one by the Lady Comets in the corner. Pass out to the top of the key. It's Clemish driving, jump stops, throws it up wild in the air, offensive rebound. No one's on that side, and the Lady Comets tied up 40-40. Megan Roy scoring.
By the way, Lady Comets now with 15 offensive boards.
That's way too many. Johnson bumped. Short corner far side, that'll be team foul number 6 on Bishop Kelley. That's way too high. If you want to know the average that McAlester has on the year, it's been 8.5 offensive rebounds per game for McAlester in their first 6 games. And the Lady Comets have had 15 in this game alone. And we're still needing a whole 4th quarter. Inbound far corner, wide open 3 by Allen. Paint it gold. That's what the doctor ordered. And the Lady Buffaloes back up by 3, 43-40. Clutch 3 made by Katie Allen. Across the half-court line. Nice move to the left wing. With it is Clemish. Clemish pulls up for the long 2. Too strong. Rebounded by Holloman. Holloman, 3-on-2, has the number. Skipping ahead to Alberson. Alberson and along to the near corner. Johnson feeding it left wing to Allen. Top of the key 3 by Holloman is nearly airballed, I believe it was. Good job by the Lady Comets getting back in transition defense after they didn't have the numbers. And we have a charge here, and we do. Great play by Jada Holloman, just staying still and letting Blankenship run through her on the way to the rim. Or is that number 23? No, 23 was the last foul. Who was that on? I don't have a number 23 on my.
Yeah, great job, though, by Jada Holloman, standing strong and taking that punishment.
I believe that was Blankenship. They haven't put the foul up on the scoreboard yet, but that's team foul number 7 on Bishop Kelley, and now they're stopping play. And the ref is speaking to someone at the scores table. Yeah, no one told him who the foul was on. It's on Blankenship. 1:23 remaining in the third. In what has been a weird game, 43-40. That's what nearly every game at Bob Brumley Gymnasium here in 2022, well, to start off the 2022-2023 season has been. That's right.
Edge of your seat.
Wild. Holloman has a lane right side. She'll take it, and she'll score. Easy like Sunday morning with the right hand to make it 45-40. 1:08 left to go in the third quarter.
Jada Holloman now has 17 points tonight.
Clemish across the half-court line. She'll take it herself. Inside, lost it. Rebounded by Holloman. After the air ball, skipping ahead to Alberson. Alberson 2-on-2. Drives, throws up a prayer down low, and she's fouled, which will send Alberson to the free throw line. Team foul number 8 on the Lady Comets. Second personal on Allie Strandmark.
That's her second. Team 8.
McAlester has rattled off a 5-0 run since Bishop Kelley tied it, but they can't make their first free throw. Second one coming up from Alberson. Bailey Marshall will check in for Holloman in the final 54 seconds of the quarter. Alberson trying to make it a 6-point game. And she will. Bounces off the back iron, takes a high bounce, but finds the bottom of the net. 46-40.
Alberson is 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. That's good for 50% tonight.
How many points she have?
5 points.
Her career high 7. She's getting close to it. Looking inside, skipping right over to Alberson. She gives it right back to the Lady Comets. Bailey Marshall grabs it back. We have a tie ball. It'll be McAlester basketball. So a steal by Alberson, a steal by the Lady Comets, and then stolen back by Bailey Marshall in the matter of 4 seconds. 40 seconds left to go in the third. 46-40 the score. Alberson just slid in there and saved a bucket. She'll take it across the half-court line, passing right wing over to Ponce. Ponce hasn't started her dribble yet. Now will. 30 seconds to the edge of the circle to Johnson. Passing left wing, Allen. Allen, one dribble to the red line. High post, Ponce. Ponce back outside. Allen, left wing 3. Looks good. It's too short, though. Defensive board by the Lady Comets. 15 seconds left to go in the third. And we're going to be having a foul on Johnson, and that's going to send her to the free throw line in the final 12 seconds. First personal on Johnson. I'm looking over at Coach Owen and says, why would you foul in the last 12 seconds? So now at the free throw line is Julia Grassoff. Marshall will be down low to rebound with Ponce. Up high, Allen and Johnson. It's a 1-and-1. 6-point game, Lady Buffaloes lead. Grassoff eyes the rim, takes a few dribbles, spins the ball, bends the knees, shot up, missed it, rebounded by Marshall. Marshall handing off over to Ponce. 9 seconds left to go in the third. Alberson, 8, 7. Alberson picks up her dribble. To the far corner over to Ponce. Ponce, 3, 2. Right wing 2 at the buzzer. High off the glass. There's the buzzer. And we get to the fourth quarter. Put those fours up in the air, Lady Buff fans. 46-40. Neither team won the third quarter. We'll head to the fourth here on KNED.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
We begin the fourth quarter with Jada Holloman, Kayla Johnson, Avery Alberson, Bailey Marshall, and Katie Allen. 46-40, and McAlester leads by 6. Beginning the fourth quarter, McAlester with the basketball. We need to inbound it. And there's a 5-second call, and they're going to give the ball over to Bishop Kelley. The official just held the ball. Oh, my goodness. Whose ball is it? It's going to be McAllister's. What was going on there? Neither team was ready to go, and the official said, I am. And so what happened there? Both teams were coming over onto the court, and the official said, it's time to go. And so he started counting off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, called 5, called it a turnover, and McAlester gave the ball to Bishop Kelley, and then changed his mind. And now Coach Owen is speaking with another official, while Coach Berna is speaking with the official that made the call.
Well, while they're talking over, Brandon, I think I figured out why we have close games here in Brumley.
Why's that?
It's the final season in Brumley, right?
Yeah.
So the basketball gods said, hey, we need some classics in this place.
I guess you're right, huh? It's been a 6-point game. Bishop Kelley's been able to tie it multiple times. I don't think that they have had the lead yet, though. So it is McAlester basketball in the end. That was a wild sequence of events. We'll inbound it into the backcourt, and now we're underway to begin the fourth quarter. Holloman dribbles right behind the back, step back. Will dribble all the way near the line, passing right front court. Johnson will dribble left, dribble back right, lost it. It's on the floor. Johnson now has it deep in the corner, passing over to Allen. To the left wing, Alberson. Alberson calling for Holloman. She hands it off to her. Stopping left elbow, back outside near corner Alberson. Alberson skipping inside. Marshall can't handle it, and it'll be stolen by the Lady Comets on the other side of the paint. Stolen by Blankenship, and we're going to be having a foul on Alberson, which will send Blankenship to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Both teams are in the bonus for the remainder of the game. We have 7.5 minutes left in it. We will have a very long fourth quarter. I don't think you can count on the boys starting at 8 o'clock. Jada Ponce will check in for Alberson. That's Alberson's second personal. And Davis playing, or she's not playing with 4 right now. Davis is going to sit for a little bit here in the fourth quarter. Blankenship, free throw up, free throw made. 46-41. Blankenship's second attempt is on the way. This one's back iron and straight to Marshall in the low post, handing it off over to Holloman. Holloman across the half-court line. Zooms past the defender, dribbles in, Euro step, and Holloman scores! Hang it up in the museum. That's beautiful. 48-41. Lady Buffaloes lead by 7. Their largest lead since early in the first quarter when they went up on an 8-0 lead. Excuse me, they led by 1 point, 14-5, 9-point lead. Near corner. That still happened in the first quarter. Klimish. Top of the key passing near corner. Blankenship driving, pulling up for the long 2. Got it. Blankenship has been on fire. She's at the 20-point mark. And that makes it 48-43. 6:53 remaining in the game. Johnson with the ball right wing, passing straight over to Blankenship. Going up with the 2, scoring. 48-45, another point, bucket off of a steal. And she's been everywhere. Ponce passing left wing over to Allen. Allen faking the pass left, still has not passed the ball. She hasn't dribbled it either. Now we'll start. Giving off over to Holloman, right wing. Holloman dribbling inside, pulling up free throw line. Right elbow 2 is blocked. Great block by Aaron Jolin. She'll pass ahead. Over to Strandmark. Strandmark will lose the ball out of bounds, last touched by Strandmark. It'll be McAlester basketball leading by 3. And coming out will be Blankenship. Checking in will be Rasoff. Jones will check in as well for McAlester. For Bailey Marshall, one ref allowed them to come in. The other one said, let's go. So now they say, let's hold up. So Jones won't check in just yet. Marshall will stay in for this possession. 3-point game. McAlester leading. Holloman to the far corner. Driving baseline. Reverse layup. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by McAlester. And Holloman, with her palms up in the air, I don't know if she's arguing if she was fouled or who it was last touched by. 6:06 remaining in the game. Marshall does now check out. Jones checks in. Bishop Kelley crossing that court line. Right front court. Oh, Allen nearly had a strip to the near corner. Guarded up by Ponce. Around a lady. Grisoff gets the top of the key. 3-point game. Skipping near corner for the tie. Got it. Aaron Jolin makes it 48 all with 5:45 left to go in the game. Near corner. Allen for three. This one's off the front side of the rim. And the Lady Buffs go one and done. Rebounded by the Lady Comets. Lady Comets have not led in this game yet. They have a chance to on this possession with 5.5 left to go. They just had a 7-point deficit, and they've come all the way back again to the far corner. Driving baseline for the lead. Got it. First lead of the game for the Lady Comets. And it was number 21, Allie Strandmark, that gave it to him, 50-48. Edge of the circle, Johnson looking inside. Dribbling left, passing left over to Jones. Jones passing over to Allen into the circle. Right wing to Holloman. Holloman jab stepping left. Begins her dribble. Around a lady to the top of the key. Works off a screen to the near corner to Johnson. Back to Holloman. Holloman left wing. Down by 2. Dribble in, dribbles right back out. And lobbing over to the far corner. And a turnover as Holloman was guarded up well by the Lady Comets. And number 24, Julia Grisoff. And Bishop Kelley gets the ball back. Tyrus Davis will come in. Be playing with 4 fouls. Johnson coming out. 50-48 is the score. Bishop Kelley leading. Clemish across the half-court line. Dribbles up to the top of the key. Picks up a dribble. Passes to the far corner. Long twos on the way. This one from the baseline is in and out. We have a rebound by who? Jones is on it. Now we have a tie ball, and it'll be McAlester basketball, so Jones will get credit with the defensive board. Lady Buffs down by 2, 50-48. They'll inbound over to Holloman. Holloman taking it across the half-court line. Will pass it right wing over to Davis. Davis looking inside, skipping it directly off of the ankle of Allen, and McAlester has played poorly in the second half. They have not been able to take care of the ball. They've been throwing it straight to the Bishop Kelley Lady Comets multiple times, and the Lady Comets, all credit to them, has been able to capitalize on McAllister's mistakes. 4:12 remaining in the game. Right front court. Skipping back near the edge of the circle to the top of the key. Clemish to the near corner. Just inside the 3-point line. Back to Clemish. She'll take the spot at 3 for a 5-point lead. This one's off the back iron. Rebounded by Ponce. Ahead over to Allen. Allen waits for her offense. Feeds it to a cutting Davis. Davis driving in. Lost the handle. And it rolls out of bounds. Can't handle the ball. The Buffaloes as a collective unit are not handling the ball well. And there'll be a timeout called by Bishop Kelley. A 60-second with 3:55 left to go. McAlester trailing by 2 here on KNE.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management, and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months, and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Lady Comets being about as resilient as you can be right now against McAlester Lady Buffaloes. They've been down by 8 points, by 9 points, by as much as 7 points here in the fourth quarter, but they've been finding ways to come back. They have not held a lead until now, until the last minute. They have taken a 2-point lead, 50-48. 3:53 left to go in the game. Comets looking for their second win of the year. First against a ranked team. McAlester ranked number 6 in 5A right now, on the verge of getting upset. Right wing dribbling inside. Free throw line jumper is good by Julia Grisoff to make it a 2-possession game, 52-48. Hallman right front court. Picking up her dribble, passing over to Allen. Allen will dribble to the top of the key. Passing back right wing to Holloman. Inside the paint. Tough two. She got the bounce. And then we have a whistle off ball, counting the basket. There's a foul on Bishop Kelley. It's not on the shot. People are thinking it's on the shot over here. It's on the fight for the rebound. But I'll still send McAlester to the line for a 1-and-1 since Bishop Kelley's in the bonus. So a chance to tie up the game. A chance for a 4-point play off of a made shot and a foul called. So now we have a 1-and-1 coming up as the foul was on number 3, Kate Klimish. Davis was the one who was fouled. 1-and-1 coming up here for the Lady Buffs. This trip to the line brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Shakota. Go Buffs. Davis can't make the free throw, though, and we have a lane violation anyway. It's going to be Bishop Kelley basketball. (52-50), the Lady Buffaloes down by 2. Across the half-court line. They stepped across the half-court line. That's going to be a turnover. Backcourt violation on Sophie Evans. She was pivoting off her left foot, and when she pivoted back the other way, stepped across the half-court line. 3:19 remaining. Lady Buffaloes down by 2. Jones will inbound into the backcourt, over to Holloman. Holloman passing left over to Davis. Davis looking inside, passing straight away to Jones, around the world to the right wing. Holloman back to the top of the key to Ponce. Ponce near corner to Jones. Jones looking inside, starts her dribble, skipping over to Allen. Top of the key, right wing. Ponce feeds it over to Holloman. Quadruple teamed, gets it outside, near corner, open 3 for the lead, off the back iron. Lady Buffaloes have gone cold again here, and we have a foul called on Davis. She reached in, that's her 5th foul. And also that will send the Lady Comets to the line for a 1-and-1 here. And plus, they fouled Ann Blankenship, who has been the best player tonight for the Lady Comets. So Davis out for the game. Kayla Johnson checking in. 1-and-1 coming up for Blankenship. Blankenship with a shot. In and out. We have a ball that goes out of bounds. Last touched by Bishop Kelley. McAlester basketball. Coach Berna and the Bishop Kelley fan base over there can't believe it. It'll be Holloman that gets the inbound. Down by 2. Into the circle. 2:40 remaining in the game. Right wing to Jones. One dribble to the top of the key. Passing left wing. Man-to-man defense being played by the Lady Comets. Back to the top of the key over to Johnson. Feeding it far corner. Ponce. Ponce looking inside. Dribbles around to the top of the key to Allen. Reversing direction. Looking inside. Ponce open. Under the basket. Scores. We've got a tie game. 52-52. 2:20 remaining in the game. McAlester going to show a little bit of pressure here. Across the half-court line. They got to be careful. To the right wing. They're playing with 9 team fouls right now. One more since Lady Comets to the line for 2 shots. Inside the 3-point line. Picking up the dribble. Ball's on the deck. Stolen by Holloman. Holloman throwing it over to Allen. It's all the way underneath the basket. Allen reverse layup, just kind of threw it up wildly and missed the shot. She just rolled it forward. McAlester has 2 timeouts remaining. The Bishop Kelley Lady Comets with 3, but they might need that later on. Free throw line to the short corner. Driving, kicking out left wing. Grisoff with the ball. High post. Back up to the near corner. Trying to feed it inside. Skipping, right elbow. Wide open shot for the lead. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Allen. 90 seconds left to go. We're tied up 52-52. Holloman will cross the half-court line. Dribbling right. Passing left. Edge of the circle. Johnson with the ball. And we'll have a timeout call by Coach Owen. 1:16 remaining in the game. 52-52. Tie game here on K.
The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Wow, look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
(52-52), 1:16 remaining in the game. Coach Owen coming out of the timeout. It'll be McAlester basketball. On the floor, Kayla Johnson, Katie Allen, Kinley Jones, Jada Ponce, Jada Holloman. Bishop Kelley going to leave them alone. Both teams playing with 9 team fouls, one more by either team since the other team to the line for 2 free throw attempts. So both teams got to play careful. Johnson now being guarded up well. Dribbles, lost the ball, gathers it back still with the dribble, gives it off over to Holloman. Top of the key, Holloman. Backpedals up to the line. Under a minute left to go. Gets a screen by Ponce. Holloman picks up a dribble, passing far corner to Johnson. 53 seconds. Johnson, left-handed dribble. Inside, lobbing it back out. Stolen. Going the other way. Strandmark down inside. The 2 is good. Lady Comets lead 54-52. 41 seconds remaining. Holloman will pull it up to the Ponce over to the left wing. Back over to Holloman. 35 seconds. Driving in. Stopping. Going for the tie. She's fouled. Fouled on the shot. Will send her to the free throw line for 2 attempts. And that's team foul number 10 on Bishop Kelley. 2 big free throws coming up for McAlester. Looking at the Lady Buffs so far tonight, they're 7-12 from the line. First shot by Holloman is good, and it's 53-54. Alberson coming in for Johnson. Second attempt coming up for Jada Holloman to tie it up. It's up. She missed it. Left it short. Rebounded by Klimish, and they can hold the ball. Or do we have a foul first? Or was it a lane violation? I believe it was a lane violation. So it gives Bishop Kelley the ball. 1 point lead for Bishop Kelley. They'll dribble across the half-court line, breaking the press. Stopping. 25 seconds. Lobbing it out over to Klimish. Klimish being guarded up by Holloman. Klimish reverses direction, passing. 17 seconds left to go in the game. Back to the right wing. They're playing keep away, and there's finally a foul on Klimish near the edge of the circle with 13 seconds left. 13 seconds away from being upset are the Lady Buffaloes right now. But again, the Lady Comets aren't your average unranked team. Again, all 4 teams that they've lost to, top 15 teams. I'm talking 5A and 6A. And they might have just broken through tonight. But they still have 13 seconds to do it. First shot of the 2-shot attempt is missed. Off to the left. Still a 1-point game. Comets have 3 timeouts to use. McAlester has 1. The Lady Comets won't use it. It'll be Coach Owen using his last. We'll take a break right here on KNE.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
54-53, the McAlester Lady Buffaloes down to the Bishop Kelley Lady Comets. We have a big second free throw coming up by Kate Klimish. 13 seconds remain here in this one. It's Katie Allen, Jada Holloman, Kinley Jones, Jada Ponce, Avery Alperson on the floor. The second free throw coming up for Klimish. In a 1-point game, Lady Comets lead. It's up. It's good. 55-53, let's see what Coach Owen had dialed up. They'll roll it in over to Holloman. 12 seconds. Holloman driving, pulling up, 9 seconds. Now baseline, tough 2 contested, missed the shot, rebounded by Bishop Kelley. They're going to dribble it forward, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. There's the whistle, and that's going to be it. Hard press for McAlester to win this one. Bishop Kelley fans over here to our left, they're going nuts. And what will be the first signature win for Coach Jerry Berna for the Lady Comets. Grissov's shot is back iron. There's still a little bit of hope for the Lady Buffs. Even if she makes this, it's still a 1-possession game. Grissov spins the ball twice. Shot is up. She made that one. All McAlester can do now is tie. Let's see if we can. They'll inbound it over to Holloman. Long shot hits the roof, and McAlester falls to the Bishop Kelley Lady Comets. 56-53 the final score. They end 2022 as the Lady Comets rush the floor. Coach Berna with their first signature win as the head coach of the Lady Comet basketball team. Let's go ahead and look at our post-game stats brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn. In Old Town McAlester have numerous flavors and colors of scrumptious kettle corn, perfect for sporting events, movie night, and special occasions.
Jada Holloman led in scoring with 22 points on 9 of 22 shooting. She was 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. She also had 7 boards and 5 steals, also had 1 block. Katie Allen had 11 points on the night on 4 of 12 shooting from the field, 3 of 9 from beyond the arc. She also had 4 boards and 1 steal. Tyharris Davis, she went 2 of 5 from the field with 5 points, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, also had 2 boards. Aubrey Alberson had 5 points on the night, 1 of 1 shooting from the field. She shot 50% from the charity stripe, 3 of 6, and also had 2 offensive boards.
Okay, those are your leading scores from the McAlester Lady Buffaloes. We're going to have to preview the boys coming up here in just a moment. Again, McAlester falls tonight 56-53 as Lady Comets come back in the fourth quarter and beat the Lady Buffaloes. We'll have the boys coming up here in just a moment on KNED.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Welcome back to the House on the Hill. Welcome back to Buffalo Country. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard. We just finished up with the girls' game in which the Lady Buffaloes lost 56-53 to the Bishop Kelley Lady Comets. Now let's preview the boys. Again, looking at McAlester, from their game against Shawnee. Another overtime game in Bob Roman Gymnasium. We've had a lot of close games between both the girls and boys. The Buffaloes were much better in Shawnee in many statistics. They shot 43% to the Wolves' 34, 33% from 3 to Shawnee's 21, and they were 12% better at the line, and they out-rebounded the Wolves by 4. The only thing that kept Shawnee in the game and ahead for a majority of regulation was their ability to force turnovers. McAlester had 23 to Shawnee's 16, making it the first time this season the Buffs have won a game while having over 20 turnovers. Malachi Rice dunked the ball with 19 seconds left to go, and stout defense forced overtime where McAlester High School dominated, outscoring Shawnee 14-6. Let's go ahead and let's look at the Shawnee Wolves, that we just had that on Tuesday. Let's go ahead and look at the Bishop Kelley Comets, who are 4-1 and 1-1 against ranked teams. Last year, 9-14. They averaged 61 points per game, gave up 51 points per game. They lost to Edison Prep 51-46 in the regional tournament. They were 5-11 against ranked teams last year, 4-3 versus unranked teams. This year, they've been Bishop Kelley Invitational Consolation champions. They beat, so far this year, they beat Will Rogers 76-48. They beat number 16 Collinsville 55-42. In the Bishop Kelley Invitational, their only loss came to number 13 and 5A Sepulpa 70-61. They beat Central Tulsa 58-56, and they beat McLean 55-39. McAlester played in two incredibly high-scoring games against Bishop Kelley last year. The first one, McAlester won in Tulsa, 80-79, and Bishop Kelley won 87-77 in McAlester. The two teams combined for 323 points in two games. McAlester shot 51% from the field. Bishop Kelley shot 50% from the field. Despite taking 56 three-pointers in those two games, Bishop Kelley was incredibly efficient. They made 14 in each game for 50% from three. They were 3 makes away from making as many as McAlester attempted at 11 of 31. The rest of the stats were relatively close, save free throws. McAlester went 22 of 30 from the line for 73%. Bishop Kelley took 16 more attempts than McAlester, making the amount that McAlester took for the entire series, as they shot 65% from the free throw line. So let's go ahead and let's look at our players to watch for the McAlester Buffaloes here tonight.
Players to watch for McAlester tonight. Malachi Rice has been on fire lately. He scored 21 points against Shawnee with 14 rebounds. He has good numbers against Bishop Kelley, too. He's shooting 67% on the season. I expect him to dominate again here tonight. Cole Allen scored 16 points, including 4 of McAllister's 5 made threes against Shawnee, along with 5 rebounds and 2 steals. He'll look to stay hot here tonight. And Eli Chapman, he's coming off a great performance where he shot 80% with 3 rebounds and a steal. He scored 8 points. He likes playing against Bishop Kelley. He scored 9 points, including a game-winning shot last year in Tulsa, along with 7 rebounds and 4 steals. Look for his success to continue here tonight. And moving along to some keys to the game. Played cleaner basketball tonight. McAlester had 23 turnovers against Shawnee. Take better care of the ball here tonight and don't give Bishop Kelley more scoring opportunities. McAlester had great Black Death defense against Shawnee. They out-rebounded the Wolves 33-29. The defense really stepped up when the team needed it most in overtime. They applied pressure, which led to 16 Shawnee turnovers. McAlester also had 9 steals. McAlester hopes for a similar defensive outing tonight. And guard the perimeter. Bishop Kelley hit a combined 28 three-pointers in 2 games. It was the Comets' biggest weapon. Take that away tonight.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll have some starting lineups when we return. Again, McAlester boys against Bishop Kelley boys coming up here in just a moment on KN.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Derogatory comments or behaviors. We ask you to support the competitors, the coaches, and the officials in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Remember, whether you're on the court or in the stands,
Welcome back to Bob Bellamy Gymnasium here in Buffalo Country, the house on the hill. We're about to have our starting lineups be announced right now. Let's send it down to John Homer.
Bishop Kelley Comets. Number 2, Brandon Avedon. Number 3, Jack Hawkins. Number 5, Cooper Harris. Number 11, Seth Taylor. Number 22, Charlie D. And now for your McAlester Buffaloes, number 1, Adonis Coleman. Number 3, Lewis Woodmore. Number 24, Elijah Chapman. Number 30, Cole Allen. And number 34, Malachi Rice.
And those are your starting lineups for the McAlester Buffaloes. Again, we're about to have tip-off here in just a moment, brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. For a great mattress at a great price, plus quality furniture, Beautiful Rooms Furniture on Wyandotte Avenue in McAlester. It'll be Malachi Rice inside the circle, as the Buffaloes are wearing their white-on-white uniforms with the black numerals on the front and back, black buffs across the chest. For the Bishop Kelley Comets, they're wearing their red-on-red jerseys, Kelley across the chest, and the white numerals on the front and back with the white interlocking BK on the hip of the shorts. So Rice inside the circle with Charlie D. Rice has the, looks like 3-inch advantage as Rice stands at 6'6", D at 6'3". McAlester will be moving it left to right, Kelley right to left. There's a dribble. The ball is up in the air. Tip is won handily by McAlester as it's basketball time in the Heartland. Holloman will grab the ball and he'll work his way across the half-court line, right front court. Holloman lobbing it inside over for Rice, overthrew him, and we have an early steal and then an early turnover. It was stolen by Brandon Avedon, but he stepped out of bounds as he grabbed the steal. So 2 quick turnovers. 7:44 left to go in the first, as Woodmore will now inbound along the baseline. Woodmore looking, will lob it out, finding Holloman. Holloman driving in traffic, goes up and scores. Buffaloes lead here early 2-0 with 7:37 left to go in the first. Left wing, Hawkins, passing inside. Down inside, we have an early foul. And that one's going to be on Malachi Rice. That'll be his first personal. Again, team foul number 1. Kelley will inbound, low post, feeding it to the other side. Ball's on the ground. Chapman has it. We have a bunch of guys that have it, and we have a tie ball called. It'll stay with Bishop Kelley. Transferring over to the boys' game. Buffaloes lead 2-0 over the Comets. 7:26 remaining in the first. Seth Taylor will look to inbound. Very upperclassmen-led team. Only 2 underclassmen on the team, both of them sophomores. They'll get it inside. Good look, and they can't score, though. Eli Chapman with the rebound, throwing it ahead to Holloman. Holloman 1-on-2, doesn't have the numbers. Holloman doesn't care. He's got 4 points, and the Buffaloes lead 4-0 over Kelley with 7:13 left to go in the first. Across the half-court line, Avedon passes right wing around the arc to the far corner, looking inside to a cutting Taylor out to the left wing. Back to the top of the key to Hawkins. Hawkins hands it off to Harris. Harris left front court to Avedon, looking inside, no one's open to the near corner. Spot up threes on the way, hand in his face, good defense by Chapman, rebounded by Malachi Rice. Rice over to Woodmore. Woodmore passing right wing, Allen. Trying to force it down low over to Chapman, and it's good defense being played by Harris as he swats it to get the steal for the Comets. Far corner, driving in, baseline, two-pointer up, missed. Rebounded by Chapman again. Chapman throws it ahead to Holloman. 1-on-4. Holloman stops, waits for his offense, lost his dribble, and now passes to the left wing. Allen, completely wide open three. Painted it gold, baby. 7-0 McAlester leading with 6:27 left to go in the first over the 8th-ranked Bishop Kelley Comets. Again, Buffalo's at 3-3 on the year. Comets at 4-1 right now. Pass to the high post, driving in, two-pointer up, too hard off the glass. Late whistle called. And that'll be foul number 2 on Rice.
Fouls on number 34, Rice.
That one was very close, I'd say. Garrett Pickett's going to check in for Rice. First shot up, D misses it off the right iron. So Pickett will come in for Rice, and Pickett is going to fit right in. Again, he does great at getting boards. He had 5 boards per game against the Comets last year in the 2 games. Went 8 of 9 from the field, averaged 8 points per game. Second shot, good, and the Comets are on the board. Buffaloes lead 7-1, 6:14 left to go in the first. Holloman in the backcourt, across the half-court line. Dribbling right between the legs, pass the top of the key over to Chapman. Chapman, one dribble, pass off to Holloman. Good move inside, finds a lane. Great look for Garrett Pickett and Adonis Holloman. That was pretty nifty right there, buddy. That makes it 9-1. 5:52 left to go in the first. Far corner. With the ball is Jack Hawkins. He passes over to the far corner, over to Avedon. Avedon skipping near the line over to Harris. To the left front court over to Taylor. Taylor back over to Avedon. Feeding it far corner, Hawkins. Hawkins will dribble it out. McAlester working zone defense right now. Looks like 3-2. Near corner. Taylor. Back to the high post now. Dribbling right. Going up. Tough 2. Left it short. Great defense by Pickett. Rebounded by Woodmore. Woodmore taking himself. Passing far corner. Holloman driving baseline. Holloman scoring baseline. 11-1. Holloman's got an early 6. And we've got a timeout. Coach Holloman's pumped up. And so is this crowd. 5:17 left to go in the first. We'll take a break on KNE.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram.
Can you cut it real quick, James, and send it back to us? And we're back underway. We'll get back with that commercial here in just a moment. 11-1 is the score, and we have the Comets throwing the ball away. Again, we're simulcasting this game, so if you heard some talking on the video stream, we're just handling things on the radio side of things as well. McAlester leading 11-1. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Adonis Holloman has been fantastic already here in the first 3 minutes. Far corner, Allen, who's got 3 points tonight off of a left wing 3. Feeding it down inside over to Pickett. Great look for Pickett. Pickett open up the left block. Pickett can't score, though. Gets his own rebound. Down inside, forces his way to the rim, and scores. Garrett Pickett showing the muscle and makes it 13-1. The Buffaloes up on the Comets with 4:35 left to go in the first. Picking up the dribble, passing right side. It's going to be stolen by Woodmore. Woodmore 1-on-2, left-handed layup is good, and the Buffaloes all over the Comets right now, 15-1. So far, absolutely the best 4 minutes of ball that McAlester has played so far this year. Like I said, second half against Jinx JV. Since then, something clicked, and they have been money right now. They're going to try to keep it up, though. The Comets a very good team, averaging 61 points per game, trying to keep it that way. Going baseline, they stepped out of bounds. Seth Taylor stepped out of bounds, and another turnover on the Comets. with 4:04 remaining in the first quarter. It'll be Woodmore to inbound, over to Holloman. 14-point lead for the Buffs. They're going to try to keep up the momentum. As Holloman will cross half court, directing Allen along the baseline. Holloman picks up his dribble, passes the right wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore trying to not feed it inside, and he's going to be charged with the offensive foul. He pushed off with the elbow on number 12, Brady Schultz. That's going to get called every time. You kind of show that elbow and you create separation, that's going to be called an offensive foul. First one on Woodmore, third team foul on McAlester. 15-1, the Buffaloes lead. 3:43 left to go in the first. Passing inside, wide open man. They crack the zone defense, and they find number 11, Seth Taylor, for a wide open two to make it 15-3. Holloman across the half-court line. Wants a screen by Chapman. They pick it up well, double team him. Holloman dribbles out of it, near corner over to Allen. Allen looking inside. Again, good post defense by Charlie D, staying in front of Chapman. Long three by Holloman, a little bit too short. Bounced off the front side of the rim and couldn't kiss the glass in. Left wing. With it is Taylor. Double teamed in the corner, skipping it down low post. Back outside to Taylor. Long three from deep in the corner off the back iron, and we have a offensive board. Down inside, skip inside, reverse layup. Threw it off of the shot clock, and that'll be a turnover by the Comets, who will give McAlester the ball back, 15-3. 2:54 remaining in the first quarter. Buffalo's offense, after they came out scalding hot, just a little bit cool right now. Still with a 12-point lead. Looking inside, finding Chapman wide open. Chapman off the right block. Great feed from Cole Allen to make it 17-3. A laser of a pass straight down to the right block from the opposite wing. Far corner after a bounce pass with the ball. Schultz lobbing it out. Threw it into the backcourt. Just leave it alone. That will be a backcourt violation and a turnover by the Comets. Buffaloes lead by 14 here, with 2:29 left to go in the first. Woodmore will be along the near sideline looking to inbound. He'll do so into the backcourt over to Holloman. Holloman across the half-court line, dribbles to the left wing. Side dribble to the top of the key. Allen spot up three. Allen hits the back iron. Ball will be rebounded underneath the basket by Cooper Harris of the Comets. And maybe almost a foul called on Holloman, but the ball comes loose, taken back by the Comets. They get to the short corner, far side, backing up his man. Triple team down in the paint, back outside far corner, driving baseline. Up with the two is good, and one. What a shot. Seth Taylor drove baseline, was hit, threw it up, and somehow, nothing but net. If you're playing horse, you're going to get an H there. Chance for the three-point play here for Seth Taylor. Pins and knees, shot is on the way, and shot is good. Makes it 17-6. 2:02 left to go in the first. Holloman across the half-court line in the circle, passing right wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore dribbling inside in the paint, tries to throw it off the glass, and he does so, but too far off to the right. Rebounded by the Comets, they work the other way, right wing. Taylor traveled. Took two steps to load his shot and then took another step to drive towards the rim. That will be a travel. Woodmore will inbound into the backcourt over to Holloman with an 11-point lead for the Buffs. Holloman in the circle. Works off a screen, nicely covered up by the Comets. Lobbing it out over to Allen, right wing. Allen dribbles left. They reset the offense near the edge of the circle. Holloman with the ball. Spin move inside, passing out far corner. We got a foul called, and it looks like it's going to be on the Comets. It'll be their first team foul.
Foul's on Taylor. That's his first.
It's going to be on Taylor, his first personal.
Team first.
Woodmore looks to inbound. Can't find anyone open in the post, and we'll lob it out now over to Holloman in the circle. Holloman passing left wing. Allen thought about the three, guarded up well by Taylor. Allen dribbled in, dribbled right back out the perimeter. Feeds it to a cutting Holloman. Holloman for two. Holloman scores. Nothing but net on the runner to make it 19-6. Holloman with 8. 1:09 remaining in the first. Taylor skipping high post. Schultz with the ball. Schultz driving. Schultz, good move inside but can't finish. Rebounded by Chapman. Chapman hands it off over to Woodmore. 13-point game, skipping near corner. Allen for three. Paint it gold! 22-6, the Buffaloes on top. 50 seconds left to go in the first.
That's Allen's second three of the night. He's now got 6 points.
Left wing D driving in the paint. We've got a whistle first. Foul inside the perimeter on Holloman. His first personal, team foul number 5 on the Buffs. Matthew Lysau comes in.
And the Buffs so far here tonight playing great defense, too. They've already forced 7 turnovers.
Only 6 points by the Comets. Taylor will inbound in front of the McAlester bench, and they're letting him hear right now, just barking at him right now. They'll inbound into the backcourt over to Brady Schultz. They get it back over to Taylor. Taylor passing right wing. Feeding it further in the corner over to Sam Rhodes. Rhodes to the far corner to Schultz. Schultz getting back to Rhodes. Good look, and Rhodes finishes at the rim to make it 22-8. 14-point game. Buffaloes on top. 24 seconds left to go in the first. Holloman dribbling right, passing right over to Woodmore. Woodmore, overhead pass to the top of the key to Allen. Allen back to Woodmore. Woodmore looking inside. No one's open. Gets it near corner to Chapman. Chapman tries to force feed it into a cutting Woodmore. It's batted back over to Chapman outside the perimeter. To the top of the key. Holloman giving it over to Chapman. Down low in the post. Too hard off the glass. Rebounded by the Comets. 3 seconds left to go. 2 seconds. 1. Half-court shot. Won't happen at the buzzer, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Buffaloes dominated it 22-8. Great basketball by the Black and Gold here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. The Buffaloes, after a fantastic first quarter, go into the second, leading 22-8 over the Comets. It'll be Lewis Woodmore, Adonis Holloman, Cole Allen, Eli Chapman, Garrett Pickett on the floor for the Buffs. McAlester with 5 team fouls, the Comets with 1 going into the second. I'm Brandon Green, your voice of the Buffaloes, along with Mr. Wyatt Hubbard, your stats and color commentator. Woodmore will inbound in front of the student section as the Buffaloes get the ball to begin the quarter. Holloman gets the inbound in the backcourt, and we're back underway. Right side of the half-court line is where the Buffaloes have the possession for those listening on the radio. Near corner, Holloman is bumped, double-teamed. Passes out to the near corner over to Chapman. Chapman trying to feed it back over to Holloman, and it's knocked out of bounds. Now Woodmore will inbound it. As he slaps the ball, looks for an open man. We'll lob it out near corner, Holloman. Will take the 3 from the corner. Holloman got it. Painted it gold. The kid is hot tonight. 11 points for Uno. 25-8 the score. Back to a 17-point lead for the Buffs. Near corner, back out to the left wing. Near the edge of the circle. Avedon passing left wing to Hawkins. Hawkins looked inside. No one was open. 3-2 zone defense still being played by the Buffaloes. Again, it held the Comets to only 6 points. And this is a steal here by Chapman, jumping right in front of it for the interception. Holloman driving the other way. Holloman can't defy gravity long enough to be able to make that shot as it's missed, rebounded by the Comets, and a foul on the Buffaloes, which is team foul number 6 on McAlester. First personal on Chapman. Great transition defense, by the way, by the Comets there as well to prevent Holloman from scoring that bucket. They'll inbound, and taking it will be Avedon across the half-court line. Passing to Taylor, high post, back outside, right wing. That's a travel inside, 2-pointer up, and 2-pointer good. Got away with a travel before that. Sam Rhodes got the 2 to make it 25-10. Woodmore across the half-court line. Will dribble to the circle, directs Allen across the baseline. Woodmore gets a screen by Pickett, double-teamed, lobbing it to the near corner over to Holloman. Holloman takes a 3 again, and Holloman nearly had another one. Pinballed out, and that'll be rebounded by Avedon of the Comets. That's a travel there, too. Top of the key three's on the way. That one's in and out. Rebounded by Woodmore. Woodmore across half court line. Dribbles behind the back, stopping red line. Starts up again. Feeds it over to Pickett down inside. Great look by Woodmore. Great finish by Garrett Pickett. Pickett's got 6, and the Buffaloes lead by 16, 27-10, with 6:15 left to go in the half. Across the half court line, Taylor with the ball. Skipping it high post, back outside right wing. Thought about the three, back to Taylor. He'll take the left wing three. This one's grazing the front side of the rim. Off of the face of number 21, Sam Rhodes, rebounded by Woodmore. Woodmore, coast to coast. Euro steps in, can't make the wild shot, rebounded by the Comets as they go the other way. 1-on-1 in transition. Hawkins up for 2. Hawkins scores and 1. And that's team foul number 7 on the Buffaloes, which will put the Comets at the free throw line for the remainder of the half for every time McAlester fouls. That's going to be the first on Pickett. Comets with only 1 foul so far in the first half. McAlester, though, has been playing a more aggressive game than the Comets. Holloman checks out as McKendrick checks in.
That's actually the second on Pickett there. They changed it on the scoreboard.
Second on Pickett. Harris checks into the game as well. Coming out was Pickett. As the and one shot is missed, Chapman climbs side to get the rebound, and they'll feed it over to Woodmore. With 5:48 remaining in the half, the Buffaloes lead 27-12. Woodmore passes right over to Allen. Jab step right, dribbles left. Stops inside the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Couldn't Dirk on him. Couldn't get the Dirk Nowitzki shot to fall, and it's going to be rebounded by the Comets with 5:32 left to go in the half. The near corner nearly going out of bounds, getting up high. Now to the top of the key, around the world to the right wing. Three's on the way. Airballed. It'll go out of bounds after it grazes the bottom of the net. 5:24 left to go in the half, and Coach Hallman's going to take a timeout. We will as well here on K.
Wow, look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Buffalo's leading 27-12. We have 5:24 remaining in the half. Lewis Woodmore on the floor with Devontre McKendrick, Cole Allen, looks like Caden Harris, and Eli Chapman. Buffalo's had an incredibly strong first quarter as McKendrick will run point on this possession. Across the half-court line he goes and hands it off over to Allen. Allen dribbling around the arc, hands it off over to Woodmore. Woodmore backpedals, now dribbles forward, steps back. He'll hand it off over back to McKendrick. McKendrick one dribble, back to the right wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore dribbles past the man, jump back, long two, left it short. And we have a foul over the back on Caden Harris, which will send the Comets to the free throw line. Team foul number 8 on McAlester. Again, we've had 1 on the Comets so far in the first half. But again, like I said, you get it if you've watched the entirety of the first half. McAllister's played a more physical brand of defense, I'd say, which has led to more fouls, but I don't know if it's a 7 foul differential. First shot of the 1-and-1 is made by Charlie D to make it 27-13. And we'll have Jake Forehand check in for Lewis Woodmore. $14-point game. 5:01 left to go in the half. Second shot is good after it hit the front side, but then followed its way towards the backboard to fall in. 27-14, Buffaloes lead by 13. Forehand passing left over to McKendrick. McKendrick dribbling left, handing it off over to Chapman. Chapman being pushed towards the corner, but gets it off over to Allen. Allen driving in, two-pointer up. Allen can't get it to go, and he tips it back in after the offensive rebound. 29-14, 4:40 left to go in the half.
Cole Allen now has 8 points on the night.
Avedon passing across the half-court line to the right wing, back to Avedon to the near corner. Force three is going to be off the back iron, rebounded by Forehand. Forehand passing ahead to McKendrick. McKendrick gathers it, low post, tries to find Harris before he fades out of bounds, and it's stolen back by the Comets. Hawkins with the ball, gave it off over to Harris. Harris giving it back to Hawkins, right wing, high post, dribbling back, two-pointer up. Airballed, rebounded by Chapman. Chapman ahead to Allen. 1-on-3, spin move in the paint. He can't get it to go, though. trying to fight for the offensive rebound. He's tipping it in the air like a volleyball, and we'll have a tie ball. And it'll be Bishop Kelley basketball.
That was a dirty move by Allen, though.
Nearly resulted in 2 points. Tried putting his defender in a washing machine, but the ball just got spit back out. Under 4 minutes left to go in the half, 29-14 the score. Avedon passed across the half-court line, passing high post, back over to Avedon outside. Far corner, wide open three is good, and that might be what the Bishop Kelley Comets needed, as Jack Hawkins hits a far corner three to bring it within 12. Skipping inside, ball comes loose, stolen by the Comets. Trying to go on a run here now, are they? It's going to be Harris, top of the key, dribbling right, handing it off. Hawkins just made the last three. He's guarded up by forehand. Passing to the left wing, around to the near corner, driving baseline, two-pointer up. We have a foul called. This one's going to be on Harris, and team foul number 9 on McAlester, as we'll have Holloman come in, and so will Evan Black.
Fouls on Harris, that's his second, team 9.
This is a shooting foul, which will send them to the free throw line for 2 shots here, as it's Brandon Avedon for 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
9 team fouls on the Buffaloes, again, just 1 on the Comets so far. It's the first one, pinballs out. Harris comes out as that's his second foul, and so will Allen. Black comes in, and so does Holloman. 12-point game. Second shot, no good either. Left it short, rebounded by Chapman after a good box out. Goes ahead to Holloman. Holloman, they're going to say Holloman traveled after he bumps into number 5, Cooper Harris. 3:20 left to go in the half. They'll inbound into the backcourt. Now pass back across the half-court line to Avedon. Avedon lobbing it out right wing. Far corner, three-pointer is up and three-pointer short. Fight for the rebound as the Comets grabbed it and then stepped out of bounds. So then turnover on the Comets after they grabbed the rebound. 29-17, McAlester is up by 12. 3:07 left to go in the first half. As Hallman crosses the half-court line, lost the ball after his pocket was picked directly over to forehand, though, in the corner. Throws it back to McKendrick. McKendrick's going to be bumped, and that's only team foul number 2 on the Comets. That's going to be on, I believe, Cooper Harris. Yes, that's Harris's first personal. Team foul number 2. 29-17. McKendrick will look to inbound. And he'll get into the backcourt over to forehand. Forehand across the half-court line, dribbles to the right front court. Dribbling left, double team, forehand. Somehow kept the ball, now lost it again. It's on the floor. Forehand's on top of a Comet, and a foul called on forehand. That's going to be a foul every day. Can't be laying on the other defender, but that's going to send the Comets to the free throw line for 2 attempts. And each time McAllister's going for a screen, and then at that point, a second defender comes up to just kind of render the screen useless. It depends on if you can handle the pressure. McAllister's been able to do so, and forehand nearly got it, as the first shot is missed by number 22, Charlie D. Forehand comes out, Bumpus comes in. Still a 12-point game. McAllister's defense has kept this a double-digit lead for him right now, but again, they've kind of gone a little bit quiet here in the last couple minutes when it comes to scoring. D's second attempt is good to make it an 11-point game. And we have a sub coming in. Sam Rhodes. McKendrick inbounds over to Holloman. 11-point game, 29-18. Holloman passes over to Chapman. Chapman red line, dribbles right, hands it off over to Black. Black passing directly over to Seth Taylor. Taylor going up and making the layup, and now it's a 9-point game. It was a 17-point game, back down to a 9 now. The Comets have come back. McKendrick across the half-court line, right front court. Passing near corner over to Holloman. Holloman back over to Bumpus, right front court. Passing over to Black. Black left front court, back to Holloman. Holloman red line. Top of the key, takes a straightaway three, airballed it. Way too far off to the right. And the Comets have started to gather a little bit momentum. I say that, they've been having it. I think they have gone on now a, let's see, it's like a want to say, an 11-2 run so far, 29-20. Across the half-court line, Hawkins with the ball, passing it back over to Taylor. Right wing, skipping high post, back outside. Top of the key, 3 to bring it within 6. They got it. 29-23. It's a 6-point game all of a sudden. 1:50 left to go in the half. Woodmore trying to get around a defender to the right wing. Takes the pass left, passes it right over to McKendrick. McKendrick dribbles near the circle, passing back right wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore begins his dribble. Dribbles to the line, bumped, falls down, no whistle, stolen by the Comets. Taylor going the other way. Taylor will make it a 4-point game. As good as the quarter McAlester had in the first quarter when they exited the quarter 22-6 leading, the Comets have had just a good of a second quarter as we have a foul on the shot, and we'll have our first free throws coming up by the Buffaloes with 1:18 left to go in the half. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals' feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. So it's a 4-point lead for the Buffs. Getting led by as much as 17 here in the second quarter, but the Comets, just like the Lady Comets in the previous game, resilient as all get out. And Woodmore misses the first free throw. Buffalo's on the season shooting exactly 50% from the line. Chapman comes out, McKendrick comes out, Rice checks in, as does Allen. Trying to make this a 5-point game. Woodmore will bend the knees. Shot is on the way. Woodmore misses them both. Rebounded by the Comets. Taylor across the half-court line. Passing left wing, high post. Back outside the top of the key, around the world to the far corner to bring it within 1. The three-pointer misses. Ball goes out of bounds. McAlester basketball with 1:02 left to go in the half. 4-point game, Buffalo's lead, as Woodmore will get the inbound in the backcourt. Across the half-court line he goes and works right. Harris playing semi-tight defense on Woodmore now, closes in the corner, passes to the right front court. Allen tries driving, bumps into a man, threw, ball up, offensive board, gathered it back and threw it over to Woodmore. I don't know why Allen threw it off of a man, and we have a foul down in the paint. And it's going to be on the Comets. Off-ball foul, looks like number 21, Sam Rhodes. Team foul number 4, and that's going to be Rhodes' second personal. Woodmore will inbound along the baseline. Trying to find an open man. Rice is getting his jersey pulled towards the baseline, and we didn't have a whistle there. I mean, he was having his jersey pulled all the way to the baseline. The ball is thrown off the back of the backboard and out of bounds. 39 seconds left to go in the half. The Buffs are up by 4, 29-25. Across the half-court line they go, passing to the right front court. Harris to Taylor, high post, back outside, driving in, two-pointer up, missed the shot, rebounded by Black. Black is being fouled as he makes his way towards the half-court line, and there's the whistle. Team foul number 5 here on the Comets. That'll be Hawkins' first personal. 24 seconds left to go in the half. Allen skips it into the backcourt over to Woodmore. Woodmore across the half-court line to the left front court. Picks up his dribble, double-teamed, in trouble. Skip it over to the far corner. Black feeds it inside for Rice. Rice will lay it in to make it 31-25. Black thought about the three and then saw Rice was open down low. Rice almost didn't expect it. He was expecting the shot, but then scored. Near corner, three-pointer with 3 seconds left is no good. Rebounded by Allen. 1 second, and he doesn't get the shot off in time as it hits the top of the roof anyway, and the Buffaloes head to the second half, leading 31-25 over the Bishop Kelley Comets right here on KN.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
Good job, ladies. Good job. Okay, now, I guess they didn't give away any of those Subway cards, but we got some popcorners.
At the end of the first half, the McAlester Buffaloes leading the Bishop Kelley Comets 31-25. They led this game by as much as 17 points, but just like the girls, the Comets know how to come back. Again, McAlester girls were up by 9 points at one time on the Lady Comets, but they never really had a big difference in the girls' game. 9 points was the biggest difference. McAlester was up big on the Comets, but after the onslaught by McAlester, they took McAllister's best punches in the first half. The Comets slowly but steadily got themselves back into the game, and it's only a 6-point game now as we're heading our way to the second half. Again, let's look at our halftime stats brought to you by First Realty.
For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. For membership information, call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
All right, Wyatt. Get started.
Adonis Holloman leads in scoring at the half with 11 points on 5 of 9 shooting from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He also has 1 defensive board. Cole Allen, he has 8 points on the night on 3 of 8 shooting from the field, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. He also has 3 boards. Garrett Pickett, he's shooting 75% from the field, has 6 points tonight. He also has 1 offensive board. Eli Chapman, 1 of 2 tonight with 2 points, and also Chapman with 4 boards. Lewis Woodmore has 4 boards tonight, and he's also 1 of 4 from the field with 2 points. Malachi Rice, he's 1 of 1 with 2 points, and he also has 1 board. Let's go around at your scoring.
All right, let's look at our team stats and see how McAlester compare with Bishop Kelley.
All right, team stats. McAlester as a team from the field tonight is shooting 50%, 14 of 28. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley, they are 9 of 24. That's good for 38%. From beyond the arc, your McAlester Buffaloes are shooting 43%, 3 of 7. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley just 2 of 11. That's 18%. From the charity stripe, your McAlester Buffaloes 0 of 2. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley 5 of 10. That's good for 50%. As far as rebounds go, McAlester has 16 boards. Bishop Kelley with 11. McAlester has 3 offensive boards. Bishop Kelley with 1. Defensive boards, McAlester has 13. Bishop Kelley with 10. As far as steals go, McAlester has 2. Bishop Kelley with 6. Each team with 9 turnovers. And
9 turnovers. Right.
A big key too. McAlester with 10 fouls. Bishop Kelley with just 5.
Yeah, but free throws right now it has what's kept the Comets at a 6-point game instead of an 11. But still, the Comets haven't made all their free throw shots. McAlester has attempted 2, missed them both. And again, like you said, the Comets went 5 of 10 from the line. So they could be even closer. This could be a 1-point game if they made all of them. Last year, both teams shot incredibly well. McAlester 51% in the series, Bishop Kelley 50% in the series. But again, 31-25 is the score right now. And a lot of people might be looking back on this game and they might be saying, well, look at the foul difference. And yes, you have a little bit of an argument. But again, McAlester was playing a more pressing game
right, a more physical,
in the first quarter.
Physical style.
They were more up in the grill of Bishop Kelley, and usually when you play that kind of defense, you're going to be charged with fouls more. But in the second quarter, Bishop Kelley started to do the same. They started to be charged with fouls too. Were there some missed here and there? Yes, there were. That's pretty much every game that you're going to see. There's going to be some missed foul calls. But again, right now, if Bishop Kelley continues to play that level of ball and they still continue to get away with some of the fouls they've been getting, because McAlster's been getting away with some fouls too. There's things that happen in the paint. There's so many bodies in there that things can get missed. So, but the Buffaloes are going to try to get to the line a little bit more because only 2 free throws in the first half. That needs to be changed. So the Buffaloes are going to try to get to the line a little bit more in the second half, get a little bit more fouls on Bishop Kelley. What do you want to see in the second half?
I would also say, too, yes, you have fouls to give, but don't get Malachi Rice or Garrett Pickett. They already have 2 on the night. You need to be careful with them because those are 2 of your big post players there.
And also notice that once they had to come out of the game, because Pickett was coming in for Rice, and so when that happened, and you had both Pickett and Rice getting into foul trouble, you were forced to play without both of them.
Right.
And that's what led to kind of Bishop Kelley also getting their comeback a little bit. Coach Holloman did a good job of being able to keep them out of foul trouble going to the second half. I'd be more worried if one of them had 3, but they both have 2. They can play as aggressive as they want to begin the second half. But again, just be a little bit careful. We'll see what happens when we head to the second half here in just a moment. Buffaloes lead 31-25 over the Bishop Kelley Comets. We'll be back here in just a moment on KNED.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
The Buffaloes begin the second half. They're leading 31-25 over the Bishop Kelley Comets. For your Buffaloes, you have Eli Chapman, Lewis Woodmore, Adonis Solomon, Cole Allen, and Malachi Rice for the black and gold. They're going to be switching sides. McAlester now shooting on the left side of that court line, Bishop Kelley on the right. Again, I'm your voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green, alongside Wyatt Hubbard, your stats man / color commentator. And the Buffaloes will try to close this one out. Again, leading by 6, Bishop Kelley. Resilient, just like the Lady Comets were. We're waiting on the officials now, as we have 10 guys on the floor ready to play. We're just waiting for the officials to come on out, and now they have. The lead guy comes out and says, Our bad. He has his palms up in the air. Said I didn't really hear the buzzers. There's one that happened with about a minute left. That's the only one I heard, I think. Over at the scores table, Coach Homer just smiling, saying, my bad, too. I rang the buzzer. 31-25, McAlester leading by 6. We begin the third quarter. Holloman with the ball in the backcourt. Across the half-court line, lobs it out to the far sideline. Woodmore with the basketball. Woodmore trying to feed it inside directly to Avedon. They go the other way. Taylor hands it off to the half-court line. 2 is on the way. 2 too strong. And we have a tip-in made by Brandon Avedon to pull it within 4. 31-27. The Comets riding that momentum that they had to end the first half. Again, trailed by as much as 17 in the second quarter. Pulled it back within 6. Now they're down by 4. Inside, Rice. Lost it. Stolen again by the Comets. That's turnover number 11 on McAlester. Feeding it inside along the baseline. Lobbing it out to the top of the key. They'll hand it off over to Taylor. Taylor left wing. Backpedals and passes off to the left front court. 31-27. 7:13 left to go in the third. Passing around the arc to the near corner. Back around the arc all the way to the left wing. Back to the right wing. McAlester again, 3-2 zone defense, high post. Feeding it back outside, around the world, all the way to the far corner. Spot up 3 to pull within 1. Back iron. Offensive board all the way out to the right wing, looking inside. 2-pointer up and good. Hawkins gets the 2 to make it 31-29. Hallman now zooms forward to the top of the key. Lost the ball, so tried dribbling behind his back. It's still in the hardwood. Hallman gathers it back, throws it down low post, and we have a timeout called by Coach Hallman with 6:44 remaining in the third. Buffaloes lead by 2 here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Coach Hallman calling his second timeout. Buffs have 3 remaining. Comets have 4. Buffaloes lead by 2, 31-29. 6:44 left to go in the third. Woodmore tucking in his jersey in front of the McAlester student section. No subs there as we're having an inbound into the front court over to Hallman. Buffaloes have had 2 possessions and they've turned the ball over on them, trying to get a shot off here. Hallman dribbles right. Pass over left, inside the circle. Now to the near corner over to Allen. Allen around the arc. Backpedals back beyond the perimeter. Passes inside. Stolen again. 3 possessions, 3 steals. Near corner 3. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Woodmore. Woodmore lost the ball. It's on the hardwood. There's a push. Woodmore was pushed off the ball, but we're going to be having a timeout called first by the Comets. Good timeout used there by Coach Nagel. 6:15 left to go in the third. We'll take it right here on K.
Look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at FentonNissan.com.
So someone did push Woodmore off the pile, but a good timeout called by Coach Nagel kept the possession alive before that push happened. Down low, back outside, left wing 3 for the lead. The Comets have their first one of the game. They've erased a 17-point deficit, and Seth Taylor puts the Comets up by 1, 32-31. Left wing, Woodmore driving in the paint. Good drive. Can he finish? No. Offensive board by Malachi Rice. He misses. Offensive board by Woodmore. He misses too. 2 shots McAlester really should have made inside the paint, and they can't get it to fall, and now it's all Bishop Kelley with the high momentum right now, high post. Back out to the near corner. Taylor has it, dribbles back left, 3-pointer up again on the way. That one's good, and the Comets lead 35-31. 5:33 left to go in the third. Hallman hands it off over to Allen. Allen top of the key, passing over to the right wing. Woodmore inside over to Rice. Rice goes up, and we have a foul down low before the shot. Foul's going to be on Brandon Avedon, his first personal.
Fouls on Avedon. That's his first, team first.
On the floor, so the shot didn't count. Woodmore looked to inbound. Woodmore lobbing it out and will find Holloman in the circle. Buffs trail by 4. Left wing 3 on the way by Allen. Left it short. McAlester has not scored so far in the third quarter in almost 3 minutes of play. And seems like the Comets can't miss. Going inside, they throw it off of the shot clock, and that'll be the second time tonight that they drove the baseline and threw it off the bottom of it. 35-31, Buffaloes trail by 4. They've been outscored in the quarter 10-0 so far. Hallman across the half-court line, passing over to Chapman. Chapman lobbing it back over to Hallman, right wing. Hallman calling for Woodmore to come his way, passes over to Woodmore, left front court. Woodmore to the circle over to Allen. One dribble, passing right wing over to Holloman. Holloman, the dribble. Cross-court pass directly to Cooper Harris. Harris one-on-one in transition. Harris scores, and it's 37-31. A 12-0 quarter so far for the Comets. As Holloman, top of the key, feeds it inside. Good look for Chapman. Chapman has a shot blocked. Rebounded by the Comets. Going the other way, Harris feeding it inside. Chapman nearly had the steal, but it bounces off his thigh out of bounds. As good of a quarter that McAlester had to begin the game when they led 22-6 to end the first quarter, the Comets are having just as good of a third quarter here as they inbounded inside, knocked out of bounds, touched by McAlester. As they have scored 11 points to McAlester 0. Comets will inbound. Buffaloes trail by 6. Skipping inside, ball's loose, taken back in the corner as Hawkins finds it. Hawkins lobbing it back out left front court. Over to Avedon, Avedon left wing. Driving in, foul called first on Allen. First personal on Cole Allen. Inbound left wing, handing back off over to Taylor. Taylor around the world to the near corner, back to the right wing to Avedon. Inside, back out, left wing to the far corner. Taylor dribbles in, passes inside the paint. Turnaround jumper in the paint. Good shot made by Charlie D. And it's a 13-0 run here in the third quarter, 39-31. Buffaloes trail by 8. Woodmore passes over to the left wing. Allen between the legs, dribbling in the paint. Draws contact, no whistle. Offensive board after he missed the shot and scores. And those are the first 2 points of the third quarter for the Buffs. Coming with 3:41 left to go in the third. Left wing 3 in transition, graces the front side of the rim. Offensive board, 2-pointer up, and no good, but we have a foul. It's going to be on Eli Chapman, his second personal. Garrett Pickett ready to come back in, as Charlie D will go to the free throw line. In a 6-point game right now. D's first one is good. Makes it 40-33. Pickett will check in for Chapman. D's second attempt is no good. Pickett immediately gets a rebound, feeds it over to Woodmore along the baseline. Woodmore in the backcourt, across the half-court line, passing left wing over to Holloman. Holloman, look paint, but pass top of the key over to Allen. Lobbing it inside, great pass to Pickett. Pickett off the left block, can't get it to go. What a slam! Malachi Rice, after it popped out of the bucket, he unloads on a thunderous two-handed jam and makes it a 5-point game, 40-35, with 3:07 left to go in the third. High post, inside, back out to the left wing. Taylor, spot up three, he's no good. Rebounded by Woodmore. Let's see if that's the spark plug that the Buffaloes need. Woodmore with the rebound. He dribbled it all the way out to the circle. Passing right wing, Holloman. Holloman waiting. Trying to see if something comes open. Now begins his dribble. Gets a screen by Pickett. Double team. Now passes off to the left wing. Around the world to the near corner. Allen looks inside. Tried to feed it past 2 red jerseys over to Rice. And it's stolen. Top of the key. Skipping inside. Getting to the right block. 2-pointer shot blocked by Allen. And an offensive board by the Comets along the near sideline. Harris with the ball, passing at high post. Back outside, left wing 3 is up and good. Jack Hawkins makes the 3 to make it 43-35.
Yeah, and they're starting to get hot from 3. They are 5 of 18 now.
Left wing passing to the red line. Allen takes the red line 3. This one is way off. Hit the bottom of the backboard to the left. Inside the other way, easy bucket made by Jack Hawkins. in which was once a 17-point lead for the Buffs is now a 10-point lead for the Comets. 1:57 left to go in the third. 45-35 Buffaloes trail here on K.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
Buffalo's trying to figure some things out. Again, they led by 6 to begin the third quarter. They trail by 10. They've lost this quarter by, again, if you can do a little bit of math, that's 16 points. 1:57 left to go in the third. Buffalo's trail. Again, it has been just a game of runs is what it's been. McAlester, again, led 22-6 to end the first quarter. They led by as much as 17 in the second. Comets closed it to a 6-point deficit, and now they've led by double digits for the first time tonight. 45-35 Buffalo basketball with Lewis Woodmore, Adonis Hallman. Caden Duke checks in for the Buffaloes with Eli Chapman and Garrett Pickett. Duke comes in for Malachi Rice, it looks like. Hallman gets the inbound. Across the half-court line is Hallman in the circle. Hallman passes left over to Woodmore. Woodmore will pass it back between the rings, throwing it almost directly to Taylor. Taylor knew exactly where that ball was going from where he was at down near the low post. Almost got a steal, knocked out of bounds, touched by Taylor of Bishop Kelley. Woodmore will inbound, lobbing into the backcourt over to Duke. Duke crossed that court line, picks up his dribble and feeds it off over to Woodmore. Woodmore left wing, picks up his dribble, high post over to Chapman, pass back outside, left wing, long three by Holloman, is off the left side of the rim. Offensive board by Pickett, we have a foul in the paint. Foul called on Bishop Kelley. Team foul number 2 on the Comets, third personal on Sam Rhodes, who is the tallest player on the floor at 6'5" for the Comets. Woodmore look to inbound, feeds the far corner to Duke. Duke dribbles baseline, feeds it inside over to Pickett. Pickett into the paint, scores! And that pulls McAlester back with an 8. 1:21 left to go in the third quarter. McAlester had excellent defense in the first quarter, trying to get that back here in the third. Skip across the half-court line to the far corner, driving in. Great move by Schultz, can't finish though. On the reverse layup, rebounded by Pickett. Pickett throws it to Chapman. Chapman was ready for it, gathers it back across the half-court line, throws it over to Holloman. Holloman top of the key, driving in, floater on the way, got hacked, no call. Offensive board by Pickett, he's hacked, there's the call. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. This trip to the Charity Stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals' feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs.
Garrett Pickett doing some work in the paint. Now has 3 offensive boards.
Again, Pickett last year against Bishop Kelley in the 2 games combined 8 of 9 from the field. As Pickett's shot is up and halfway in as it rattled out. He had 5 boards per game in the series last year with 4 blocks and 8 points per game. I believe McAllister's 0 of 3 from the free throw line. This is only their 4th attempt coming up with a minute left to go in the third. Second shot by Pickett is no good, but McAlester, if you're going to go to the free throw line, they got to be able to make them. And right now they just are not converting at the line, going 0 of 4. Can't pull it within 8. It's still at 8 right now. Comets with the ball after the rebound. It'll be Harris passing it right wing. Hawkins dribbles it to the circle. 41 seconds left to go in the third. Passing back right wing over to Harris. Harris being guarded up by Woodmore. Dribbles to the near corner. Dribbles inside. Back out with the pass to the right wing over to Lysau. Top of the key to the left wing. Driving. Hawkins up with the 2. We got a foul called on the shot. Based on the reaction, yes, it is on Chapman. That's his third personal, team foul number 3 on McAlester. And we'll have Jack Hawkins at the free throw line for 2 shots here. Bends the knees, shot is up, and this one is short. Neither team not really doing all that well from the line tonight.
Yeah, McAlester 0 of 4 and Bishop Kelley 6 of 13.
Second shot by Hawkins on the way and good. It makes it a 9-point game, 46-37. 26 seconds left to go in the third. Duke across the half-court line. Right wing, stops, passes back outside, left wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore back on the edge of the circle, passing right wing to Duke. Duke trying to dribble in, passes out top of the key to Woodmore. 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. Buffs down by 9, right wing to Duke. 10 seconds. 9, Duke trying to dribble in, pass it back out top of the key. Holloman drives in, floater up, too strong. Offensive board by Chapman, back outside, left wing 3 on the way by Woodmore. Too strong and rebounded by Bishop Kelley as we head to the fourth quarter. Kelley dominated that quarter as they won it by 15 points. We head to the fourth, put those fours up in the air, Buff fans. Comets lead 46-37 over McAlester here on KNED.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. The Buffaloes trail 46-37 after a huge third quarter by the Comets. And what's funny is McAlester only had a 1-point better quarter in the first. When we thought of how well they were doing, the Comets had just about as good of a quarter in the third. 46-37, McAlester trails by 9 as we begin the final quarter of play. Across the half-court line, Taylor passes it off over to the right wing, over to Avedon. Avedon picks up his dribble, looks inside, finds a man, feeding it back inside. Two-pointer up and good, and one. And that's not the start that you wanted in the fourth quarter for the Buffs, as that makes it an 11-point game, the largest lead of the game for the Comets, with Sam Rhodes going to the line. Foul's going to be on Malachi Rice, his third personal. Team foul number 4 on the Buffs.
Fouls on 34 Rice. That's in the third, team fourth.
So the 6'5" junior will toe the line. Takes 3 dribbles, bends the knees, shot is up, and he converts the and one to make it a 12-point lead. 49-37, McAlester down. Hallman skips it over to the right wing, over to Woodmore, to Allen. He picks up his dribble, skips it over to the left wing, looking inside for Chapman. Good pass inside. Chapman scores off the left block, makes it a 10-point game. McAlester will show some pressure here, down by 10. Passing near the line, lobbing that left wing. Kelley beats the press. McAlester defense settles in, so does the offense. Driving baseline, 2 is up, calling the foul, and 1 again. That one looked like it was never going to roll in, and then defied gravity and found its way through the hoop. That's going to be a Malachi Rice's 4th personal. So now this one will send Jack Hawkins to the free throw line. 51-19 the score to make this a 13-point game. Hawkins' shot is good, and that makes it 52-39. Woodmore inbounds over to Holloman. Holloman across the half-court line, skipping over to Woodmore. Woodmore has the lane along the baseline, goes up and scores. Great move by Woodmore to bring it back within 11. Buffs need a little bit more help, though. 7 minutes left to go. They need to get some turnovers here, and Kelley's been very careful with the ball in the second half. Across the half-court line, passing left wing. Wide open 3 that is not going to be taken by Harris. Instead, they pass it back out to the left wing to Taylor. Taylor gets it back from Harris. 6:48 remaining in the game. In the circle, back to the left wing. Lobbing it back out. And right now, just playing catch between the left wing and the right wing. Back over to Avedon. Avedon dribbling past Holloman. Hand it off along the near corner over to Hawkins. Hawkins tried driving, hands it back off to Avedon. Top of the key, straightaway 3 by Taylor is off the left side of the rim. We have an offensive board up with the 2, another foul called, another 2 free throws on the way. Sam Rhodes at the line. Team foul number 6, but McAlester fans are going to be upset about the free throws here. They also got to be upset. You got to get the rebounds down low, too. You got the numbers down low, and you got the size, too, and you got to be able to get that kind of rebound. Shot is up and no good. Off the back iron. So still an 11-point game. That's the third personal on Garrett Pickett. Team foul number 6 on McAlester. 3 on the Comets here in the second half. Second shot is good. Bounced on the left side of the rim about 4 times and fell in. That makes it a 12-point game. 53-41. Woodmore will inbound over to Holloman. Back to Woodmore. Woodmore takes across the line. Passes off to Holloman, right wing. Far corner. Chapman. One dribble over to Allen, right wing. Allen steps back beyond the three-point line. Passes off far corner to Chapman. Now edge of the circle to Woodmore. Woodmore lost the ball. Dribbled off himself. Stolen by Taylor. Taylor one-on-one. Feeds up to a cutting man. Shot! No, I thought it was almost blocked by Woodmore. Missed shot, though. Near corner after the offensive board. 3 is made by Taylor, and this one's getting out of hand. 56-41, the Buffaloes trail by 15. Allen, short corner, far side, trying to handle the ball. Man-to-man defense being played by the Comets, and the Buffs can't handle it right now. Stolen again by the Comets. Down low with the ball. Avedon back outside the top of the key, and they'll feed it off over to Avedon right front court. 5:28 left to go in the game. Right wing 3 by Taylor is up, and again through the net. 18-point game, and Coach Holloman calls the timeout. 5:22 left to go here on KNED.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram.
Seth Taylor with 21 points. We just had a three-pointer that was made, and we have a discrepancy here coming out of the timeout as Avedon has to come onto the floor, or excuse me, onto the bench, and number 12, Brady Schultz, has to come onto the floor. For McAlester, Braden Bumpus checked in, and so did Malachi Rice. Caden Duke's on the floor with Lewis Woodmore and Adonis Hallman as well. Bumpus currently has the ball, driving, kicking near corner. Wide open 3 on the way by Duke, and it's around the rim, no good, but a foul called in the paint. Off-ball foul again. And once again, it's going to be on the Comets. It's on number 22, Charlie D. It's only his first personal. Team foul number 4 on the Comets. Woodmore inbound, far corner, wide open 3 on the way by Holloman. Painted it gold! And we have another foul down low. This one's going to be on Malachi Rice as the shot made. They count the shot. The shot is not going to count. Now one ref says the shot should count. By the way, that's foul number 5 on Rice. He's done for the game. And now we have a meeting of the minds to see if this is going to be a made three-pointer. They're going to count it. But Rice fouled after the shot went through. So it's a 15-point game in the Buffaloes with 5:06 left to go in it. Need a lot of work to come back. And Duke comes out. Cole Allen comes in. Chapman's on the floor as well. Like we said, Braden Bumpus, Lewis Woodmore, Adonis Hallman after the subs. 5:06 remaining in the game. Schultz will inbound. Over to the Comets. McAlester pressing. Schultz with the basketball in the backcourt, passing over to the far sideline. Bishop Kelley beats the press to the far corner. Open three on the way. This one's airballed, rebounded by Allen. Allen throwing it ahead for Holloman. Holloman, right side of the lane. Shot is blocked, but grabbing it out of bounds was Seth Taylor, so it'll stay with McAlester. Down by 15. Woodmore will look around, feed it far corner. Spotted three on the way by Allen. Is going to graze the front side of the rim. And we nearly had a tip by a Bishop Kelley Comet going the hoop, but it'll be rebounded by the Comets and going the other way. Taylor throws it off at the shin of Allen and stolen by Holloman. Holloman passing ahead to Woodmore, near corner. Driving baseline, two-pointer up. Can't get it to go. Offensive putback by Allen's no good. And now rebounded by the Comets. McAllister's got to make those if they want to come back. 4:27 remaining. Comets probably going to try to slow things down here. Now they speed forward as they find a lane directly to the rim, and they're going to score. And they're counting it on the shot. The whistle was blown near the right wing. And one, which will send Seth Taylor to the free throw line. That was on Holloman, his second personal. Taylor eyes the rim, shot is up, and shot is good. 62-44. That was one of the weirder and ones I've seen. Holloman to the left wing, pulls up for a three. Shot is blocked from three. Offensive board by Holloman. Holloman now drives the right side of the lane. Floater on the way from the paint is missed. Offensive board by Chapman. Chapman can't handle it, though, so not really a rebound. It rolls out of bounds, and it will go with the Comets. .407 left to go. Inbound, McAlester pressing. Ball at the far sideline by Rhodes to get across the half-court line. Taylor gives it near corner over to Schultz. Schultz skipping it near the circle over to Avedon. Forehand getting ready to check in for the Buffs off a screen. Avedon dribbles left wing. Passes far corner, driving baseline. Two-pointer up, and two-pointer good by Jack Hawkins as it's a 20-point deficit for the Buffs. They led by 17 in the second quarter, and the Comets, again, like the ladies, resilient as can be, as Bumpus, great drive to the basket, finishes with the left hand, makes it an 18-point game. Comets never folded. They were able to take McAllister's best punches in the first quarter, and they've delivered haymakers in the second half. 64-46. Bumpus nearly with the steal, finds his way back over to the Comets. Now Bumpus eventually does get a steal. 2-on-3, doesn't have the numbers, goes up and is fouled down low in the post. So Bumpus with a chance at 2 points here at the free throw line. This trip to the line brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals' feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. Team foul number 5 on the Comets. McAlester so far 0 of 4 from the line tonight. This is only their 5th and 6th attempts. This will be Bumpus' first free throw attempts of the season. And Bumpus makes the first one to make it 64-47. Duke checks in. Chapman checks out. Forehand will come in for Bumpus if he misses or if he makes the shot. Second shot by Bumpus is good. So Bumpus goes 2 of 2 from the line. Forehand will check in for him. 16-point game. Buffaloes trail. 3:15 left to go in the game. McAlester pressing again. Comets breaking the press, and the foul called by Duke along the far sideline, which will send the Comets to the line for a 1-and-1.
Number 22, Duke.
So Sam Rhodes at the line for a 1-and-1 here. Team foul number 9 on McAlester.
Rhodes to the line, shooting 1-and-1.
These will be the 20th and 21st attempts by the Comets. Or if he makes the first one. I spoke too soon. He missed it off the back guy and rebounded by Duke. Now he gives it off over to Forehand. Forehand, right wing, driving in. Lost his dribble and falls to the floor. There'll be a foul called on the Comets. And it'll be on Avedon. It's only team foul number 6 on the Comets, so no free throws coming up for the Buffs, unless they called it on the shot. Did they call it on the shot?
Team 6. Forehand to the line.
They're calling it on the shot, so we're going to have Forehand go to the free throw line for 2 here. Forehand bends the knees. Shot is on the way. Forehand misses it, though. McAlester 2 of 7 from the line. On the floor is, again, Cole Allen, Caden Duke down low to rebound should he miss. Woodmore and Holloman forehand at the line. His second attempt is rimmed out. No good. McAlester 2 of 8 from the line tonight. After being really good at the free throw line the last couple games, it's coming back to haunt him again. Near corner, driving baseline, skipping along the baseline. Great pass to the far corner. Around the arc to the left wing. Lobbing it to a cutting man. Driving in is Essman. Feeds it to a driving Jack Hawkins, who scores to make it 66-48. 2:40 left to go in the game as forehand crosses the half-court line. Forehand picks up his dribble, passes right wing over to Allen, who takes the three. Allen off the right side of the rim. 5 for the rebound. Duke couldn't grab it. Instead taken by Brady Schultz. With 2:25 left to go. Right wing. Schultz being guarded up by Duke. Back pedals. Right front court. Picks up his dribble. Feeds the left wing over to Taylor. Taylor driving. Open layup. Missed it though and rebounded by forehand. Forehand dribbling down the middle of the floor. 1-on-4. Drives to the basket. Goes up with a 2 and scores. And that makes it 66-50. Buffs down by 16. Under 2 minutes left to go. Inbound over to Essman, who crosses that court line down the far sideline. Dribbles it all the way to the rack, goes up with a left-hand layup and scores. Essman made that one look easy to make it 68-50. Holloman top of the key, feeds it off over to forehand. Forehand left wing, drives in, kicks it near corner. Duke for 3 from the corner, no good. 5 for the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. Who was the last touch by? By Hawkins of the Comets. Devontre McKendrick checking in for the Buffs. Checking out will be Holloman with 1:33 remaining. Woodmore lobbing it out over to Allen. Allen takes the red line 3 off the right wing or right side of the rim. Rebounded by Schultz again. The Comets move the other way with 1:25 remaining. Avedon across the half-court line being guarded up by McKendrick. Buffaloes are going to fall in this one. And they'll drop to 3-4 to end 2022 and going to begin 2023 with another great game as we have a pass inside. Gathered up, pass back outside of the far corner. Driving in, 2-pointer up, and 2-pointer good once again by Brady Schultz. 70-50. Forehand gets the inbound across the half-court line. It goes to the top of the key. Thought about the left wing 3, gives it off over to Allen. Allen, step back, 3-pointer from the near corner, too strong. Rebounded by Schultz. 48 seconds left to go. Hawkins across the half-court line, far corner 3's up, and rims out. Putback's no good. And we have a foul down low. That's team foul number 7 on the Comets, which will send, I believe that'll be Duke. They'll go to the free throw line. As we have a near full line change. Duke's going to come off the floor, but he should be shooting free throws coming up. That's number 7. We should be getting a 1-and-1 coming up. Harris checked in, so did Highshaw. So did Duff, Evan Black, McKendrick. We should be getting a free throw here. And that's what a referee has found out. And yes, Duke will be going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 here. So Black will check in momentarily. At the free throw line will be Duke. Get on the floor is McKendrick, Harris, Duff, Highshaw, and Duke at the line. As Brumley is kind of cleared out here over the last 3 minutes. Duke's shot is good to make it 70-51. Duke bends the knee, shot is up, and Duke makes them both. Pulls it within 18. Duke will check out. Evan Black will check in. 38 seconds remaining. Comets will get the inbound. Noel with the ball, passing it off. Across the half-court line. A lot of new names into the game. Goodwin gets it down inside. 2-pointers up off the right block and good by Lewis Robb. And makes it 72-52. Black left wing. Black one dribble. Picks up the dribble, skips it inside to Harris. Harris gathers it along the short corner just inside the three-point line. Back out to the left front court over to McKendrick. Can't handle the dribble. Stolen by Noel. 9 seconds left to go in the game. Noel across the half-court line. Will dribble in the circle. See if he dribbles out the time. Looks like he will. And the Buffaloes fall in this one 72-52, the final score, as, again, the Comets win the second half by 26 points to complete the comeback after they're down by 17 in the first half. Again, final score 72-52. We'll have some post-game stats when we return right here on KNED.
The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at FentonNissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. The Buffaloes fall 72-52 to the Bishop Kelley Comets. In both games tonight, we had comeback wins for the Comets. Bishop Kelley girls were down by 9. They were down by as much as 8 in the fourth quarter. They came back to win by 3 over the Lady Buffaloes. And then the Comets were down by as many as 17 points in the second quarter. They ended up winning this game by 20. So they took, again, McAllister's best punches that they had in the first quarter and a half, and they ended up taking, once again, a 20-point win over the McAlester Buffaloes. Second half, they were outscored by 26 points, and that's just how it happened for the Buffs. And we're going to be looking at the differences in the first half stats to the second half stats with our post-game players of the game, plus our post-game stats, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn. And, Old Town McAlester, they have numerous flavors and colors of scrumptious kettle corn, perfect for sporting events, movie night, and special occasions. Wyatt, take it away.
Adonis Holloman, he's your lead scorer with 14 points on 6 of 16 shooting from the field, 2 of 7 from beyond the arc. He also had 2 rebounds and 1 steal. Cole Allen, he had 10 points on the night on 4 of 17 shooting, 2 of 9 from 3. He also had 6 boards, 4 offensive boards, 2 defensive boards. Garrett Pickett, he had 8 points on the night on 4 of 6 shooting, had 4 rebounds. Lewis Woodmore had 4 points on 2 of 9 shooting from the field. He had 7 boards tonight and 1 steal. Eli Chapman had 4 points on 50% shooting from the field, 2 of 4. He also had 5 boards, 1 offensive board and 4 defensive boards. He also had 1 steal. Malachi Rice went 2 of 3 with 4 points. He also had 3 boards. Braden Bumpus had 4 points tonight on 1 of 1 shooting from the field. He also had those 2 made free throws. Caden Duke had 2 points tonight with 2 made free throws. And Jake Forehand had 2 points on 1 of 1 shooting. That's going to round out your scoring.
All right, let's look at our team stats between those two teams.
All
and
right.
again, remember, McAlester shot 50% at the end of the first half, while Bishop Kelley was shooting 35%. This is how it ended up finishing out.
McAlester, they wound up shooting 38% from the field. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley, 49%, 27 of 55 from the field. And beyond the arc, McAlester shot 22%. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley, 30%. From the charity stripe, McAlester shot 40%. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley, 55%. As far as rebounds go, McAlester had 31 to Bishop Kelley's 29. McAlester had 12 offensive boards, Bishop Kelley with 8. McAlester had 19 defensive boards, Bishop Kelley with 21. And as far as steals go, Bishop Kelley had 14 and forced 17 McAlester turnovers. Meanwhile, Bishop Kelley only had 12 turnovers themselves. McAlester with 1 block, Bishop Kelley with 3.
If you want to talk about the kind of game that Bishop Kelley played in the second half, McAllister's defense, and we talked about how good they were in the first quarter, second half, Bishop Kelley cracked it. Again, at the end of the first half, there were only 9 turnovers by Bishop Kelley. They only had 3 turnovers the entire second half. They took care of the ball, didn't let McAlester get steals, and one thing that McAlester loves to do is get steals and get points in transition. The Comets never got rid of the ball in the second half. McAlester never really had the chance to score off of steals. So the Buffaloes struggled there in the second half, and it snowballed. McAlester was up by 17 at one point. Like I said, Comets got a shot here to fall, got a call here. Again, a lot of calls. People are going to wonder about that, but really what it came down to.
A tough loss for McAlester because you played such a great first quarter.
What it came down to, as I'm going to continue my statement, Wyatt, thank you. No, I'm joking. What it came down to was McAlester, again, just got cold. And once the Comets started getting hot, the momentum kept on running their way, and things snowballed. And that's what happens. Things snowball, a game of momentum, and when McAlester didn't really have it, they couldn't get it back. And that's also kudos to the Bishop Kelley Comets. You are able to keep your foot on the accelerator and not let it up, and that's what they did tonight. And especially in the face of being down by nearly 20 points, they were able to come away with the win. Again, disappointing night for the McAlester basketball program. It kind of stinks for the girls. Again, they led by, for a majority of that game, led for all but 4 minutes of that game. And for the Comets, I mean, the Buffaloes had them on the ropes early. A top 10 team in 5A, McAlester had them on the ropes, played some of their best basketball. And it can be a disappointing night. But if you're wanting to take any positives from this, I can start with off of the boys. You had the number 8 team down by 17 points.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're playing your best ball, you are right there with everyone in the state.
There's just some kind of spark in their eye whenever in that first quarter we saw it. And, you know, they played great defense.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, if you can figure that out, and again, you have a lot of these guys that are getting big-time minutes for the first time and kind of having guys kind of fill in to their roles and kind of figure out how they're going to be moving forward. That is really good to see McAlester play that well. Now, I am looking for them to build on it in the second half of the season in January and February, putting together 4 full quarters of that, because if you can get 4 full quarters, what we saw in the first quarter,
if you could bottle that up,
McAlester could be dangerous come February and maybe into early March. So, and as for the girls, again, same applies. You had a great start to the game, but that's how it's kind of been for a few games this year. Again, you started out strong against Hugo, and you kind of let Hugo kind of come back into it. You dominated against Broken Bow, and you dominated over against Ponca City. But Tahlequah, again, that was kind of back and forth. Jinx, they kind of had your number the entire time, but you started off strong against Shawnee, and you kind of let them back into it a little bit. McAlester has the ability to really, like the boys, like we saw in the first quarter, put games away. But again, you just like the boys, have girls that are playing in new roles for the first times in their varsity careers. As you get into 2023, you're going to start seeing them kind of, again, get more comfortable in those late-time minutes. When teams start to come back, you'll know how to put it away like Bishop Kelley has. We talked about, with the boys, how many upperclassmen that they have. They've been here before. They kind of know how, when there's a game of a run and the Comets or their opponents end up coming back and they try to get back in the game, they know how to kind of flush them out. Teams that get more experience, they'll learn how to do that, and you can start to see that from the boys. I bet you're going to be seeing that from the boys and the girls in January. Kind of, they both just had the same problem tonight. Couldn't ride this excellent start to their game, and it let the Comets and Lady Comets back into it.
So it's not how you wanted to end 2022, but I am looking forward to 2023 here.
Like I said, a lot of positives to bring into this game. A lot of positives to take out of it. Yes, it's a disappointing end for both those games, but again, you can build off the positives in them because they're definitely there. Let's go ahead and let's thank our sponsors one final time, and we'll call it a night here from Bob Brumley.
All right, they are Best Western American, Fenton Nissan, W.E. Offer Propane, Freedom Ford, Caring Hands Healthcare Centers, The Bank N.A., Buck Wilson, Frame and Body Shop, Pepsi Cola of McAlester, Vickers Power Sports, Patriot, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and Vickers Furniture. Thank you guys so much for letting us on the air here tonight and all season long.
A big thank you to our board operators, Austin Wheat and James Camp, for their work tonight, and from our video board operator, Christy Carr, as well. One final time from the calendar year from Bob Brumley Gymnasium, the House on the Hill in McAlester, Oklahoma. The Lady Buffaloes lost 56-53 to Bishop Kelley, as did the boys 72-52. Until 2023, when McAlester basketball begins the new year with a trip to Shawnee, on behalf of Wyatt Hubbard and myself, this is Brandon Green saying, don't just have a great night, have a Buffalo night.